I mean, isn't I can't. Well, no, I guess you can't make anything technically a house, but
A cave
You
could
can
be
make anything a home.
you can make anything a home, definitely.
Alrighty. Well, speaking of making a house a home,
Yeah.
everybody roll me a d20 and enjoy the ASMR grinding of giant gears that I have gathered for you.
So much gear grinding, but we're leaving the room with the gears.
Are we really,
Oh
though?
fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck!
And I would make Hana roll just to see if they can guess how we went from where we were to where we are. Just to see. Hana,
Yeah,
would you put it?
Maybe
Would you
It's
put it in
they'll
there
roll.
just
They'll
to
roll
see if you roll
d20,
higher?
and then they can choose who picks.
It's also possible.
been escalated quite significantly from our previous
Ugh.
picture.
Oh wait, that's not me.
That's
though.
not you
Okay.
though. Clever. Clever.
Oh,
Oh
It's
no!
automatically you.
I guess Vandrel has to do it.
I don't know what's going on. So
So what did your
Okay.
sister tell you?
Yeah, you awaken from where you are in this very narrow hallway where you can't see shit. If you look back this way, you can see the big ass room, the gears of hate. What the fuck do you think happened last time?
she took over. Got mad. I don't know where we are.
That's
We're
fair.
in a tomb of annihilation.
Yeah.
Do you want me to actually do the recap?
Sure,
Yes,
what
please.
we're doing, and then
Oh no!
close the
All
door.
right. We started off. Was it? I think on the second floor we started off, and we were like, "All right, we cleared out this room. There's a necromancer down here somewhere. Let's just skip 3 floors and go down to the 5th floor, so we can just speed run this shit." So
I
we just
think
skipped a
we
bunch of
started
floors.
on the first floor because we were dealing with the room that had the spinning blade trap
Mm-hmm.
in the hallway.
Well, we were, but then I think we decided to cheese our way through that. Oh yeah, you guys stepped into a bunch of coffins. Siles pushed some buttons and did some damage to you guys. But we did the thing. A monkey attacked us, and we killed the monkey. I think we ultimately decided not to take the monkey's blessing, and then we were like, "Fuck it, let's go to that one room, sleep, and then speed run." So we went back to the necromancer's room. We looked through his shit. Um, didn't find out much except for the fact that he was like a necromancer working for this guy, trying to bring about, end of the world, all that fun shit. And we left. We skipped a good 2 to 3 floors, ended up down here. A very friendly voice whose name I do not completely recall off the top of my head spoke to us about being our friend, and we said, "Of course," strange voice in our head, "we're totally friends, and you are definitely not a leviathan under this water that could consume us all." So we dealt with that. We played some bit with these gears, went around. We opened up one of these doors, got attacked by wisps, killed the wisps. We found the control room, argued about how to deal with the control room and how to move things about properly, and figured out, or at least came to the conclusion, that the only way to move forward is to leave someone behind in the control room to control the gears to give us lead to the proper route. Annette decided that she would stay behind and control the gears for us to go through. Good boy.
Gully rule.
Galley, thank you. Galley rule, yes, thank you. We decided to come back here. We opened up the rest of these doors, which then opened this door. The last door had this friendly dude who just flew out, and I believe that's where we are now.
Yeah, you guys decided to not murder the small little creature that beeped its way out of the last of the last of the little wardrobes in this room. And you guys stopped just as you are advancing north down this pathway. Vandrel, or I should say, and Dorsey leading, with Siles in the back having a one-sided conversation with this creature.
Do you not speak any kind of common? Nothing? Nada? Zilch?
Beep. Zip.
Alright,
Yep. Yep.
fuck it.
Yep.
I have this spell. I can cast it whenever the hell I want. I'll cast Comprehend Languages. So I can have a conversation
That
with
makes
our
it so
friend.
you can understand them, but they can't understand you. That's tongues.
Well, that's fine. I can at least understand what he's saying.
You understand something that seems to be a repeating script. Error unit 67602, signal lost, reacquiring. Error unit 67602, signal lost, reacquiring.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Do I know what Modrons are?
You can roll me a history or an arcana.
It's 27.
You have probably seen a preserved one of these before. This is a monodrone. It is a type of modron. Modrons are beings of absolute law that adhere to a hive-like hierarchy. They are from the plane of Mechanus and tend its eternally revolving gears. Their existence is a clockwork routine of perfect order. And it looks like when you guys opened that wardrobe, it opened a door and this guy fell out.
Alright, well, I don't know how to send people across planes, so this guy, I guess, is just stranded in this hellhole with us. So I guess he'll just follow along. Yeah, right back at you, buddy. Alright, yeah, I cannot communicate with him, so I guess we'll just move forward. And if he decides to follow, he's welcome to. Yep, okay, that's fine. You can chill out in here.
He goes.
Alright, let's move the fuck along.
I agree. And Dorsey, are you still there? Or is the other arrived?
Like shake the head. Oh wow. Ooh. Okay. Where are we, and why are we in a really narrow hallway?
Can we sleep? Because I feel like if we could sleep, we could advance in power.
We're gonna sleep here.
No, I'm joking.
It has not been long enough to sleep,
There's a
unfortunately.
strange feeling that we can get some kind of level in power.
Man,
oh, the lion guy's in charge again. We're on, we think, the 5th floor of this tomb hellhole, going down to the 6th. While you were sleeping, we found some notes that said there were 6 levels to this place, and we took a back stairwell that was an express elevator, so to speak, by feet, down. So we're closer to hell, if that makes you happy.
Why would that make me happy? Anyway.
Might be able to leave your sister there.
Then absolutely. I mean,
You know, I'm not opposed to that, Belvac.
we passed her in the hallway. I passed her in the hallway, and she did not seem very happy. But that's usual.
While we're here, well, once we get out of this little murder hallway, I do still have that catnap potion if somebody wants to use it to replenish spells or whatnot.
I don't know if we're at. Is just the effects of a long rest?
Yes, during the duration of a short rest, you go unconscious.
Yeah.
It's that special potion that I got from what the fuck is his name? The head
guy.
potion maker in Schultz.
The guy you gave Tinder to.
Yeah, that guy.
I'm not at a
That
store
potion
yet,
and the boat was payment for tinder. I'm
I-
going to stealth and then peek around this corner here.
Sure. Roll stealth. Okay, you're very stealthy. You peek your head around the corner.
Okay. All right.
Graven images of rotting corpses decorate this hall. The floor is littered with tarnished coins, pieces of armor, broken shields, axe heads, and other bits of scrap metal. With your dark vision that extends out 300 feet, you can see that the yawning archway at the far end has a keystone adorned with an iron bull's skull, which bites down on an ivory ring. So you look down at the hall and all of the things littered in it. They're all corroded and broken apart, decayed and useless.
I'm
Let's go.
going to throw one of my darts. It's made of metal. I'm gonna throw it just down the stairs to land about here, hopefully, just
Sure.
to see what happens when it lands.
Yeah, you throw it. As it passes an invisible barrier near the bottom of the stairs, it instantly begins to corrode, and as it clatters, you can even watch it flake and begin to fall apart. Just the impact of it striking the floor, it is so rusted and destroyed.
Oh,
Well, that's fun.
okay. So no touching the floors then.
You said as soon as it hit the floor, it did that?
No, it began to corrode. Hitting the floor was it caused it to break apart because it was so brittle by that point.
Oh, when did it start corroding?
Somewhere in the air over the last few steps. Somewhere in these two squares.
Mm.
I'm gonna light a torch just to brighten things up a little bit.
Sure.
We blow up a second time.
Yeah, the gas, you can't smell it this time, explodes.
Do I
Reggie?
see the barrier any better?
No. Cannot see anything that indicates it at all. Vidra, are you good just standing in the hallway there? You're alright?
Yeah, hold on, I'm going. We went more.
We came from the room. Yeah.
Could I grab? I have a bar of soap on me. Could I throw the bar of soap out and see if it starts to decay or corrode in any way?
Sure.
I throw the bar of soap out.
It does not. Does the bar of soap have any cloth or paper wrapping?
No, I mean I probably would have taken. I probably would have taken it out of the wrapping at
Okay.
this point once I threw it.
All right. Yeah,
But I
it
find that
lands
quite
and
anomalous.
slides slightly.
Can we see what's going on in this room?
From what you can see, there is a platform and then another platform opposite it, and in between the two there is a long chain, or two thick chains that seem to rattle in that space between. They extend up and down below farther than you can see from this far away. And the doorway to here, like this archway, has that keystone that I described, the bull's skull and the ivory ring.
Is the archway open or closed?
It's open.
It
It is yawning even.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow, and from my longbow, which is treated as magical.
Oh, is it?
Why are you
just to
laughing
see
like
what
that?
happens. I'm gonna
It comes
try
up every time. I love it. It's
try and
magical.
shoot the arrow through here into the room.
Into the room? Yeah, absolutely.
Question: is there a stream going on right now?
Josh.
Just wanna know.
Yeah.
Good. Call this one. It's treated as magical.
Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah, you can. You don't even need to make a roll to do that. Are you trying to specifically land it on the platform, or are you just firing it into that room?
I'm just firing it into that room to see what happens when a possibly magical item goes through the barrier.
Okay. So the attack counts as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance, but for the purpose of the arrow, it is not a magical object.
Okay, that's fair.
So as you fire the arrow, it is going to suffer that same disintegration. The wood, the steel or metal tip, feathers, all begin to disintegrate and break apart.
So what you're telling us that we have to cover ourselves in soap. Apparently, this thing is impervious. It will destroy anything except soap.
Well,
But like the wooden shaft, you know.
No, the wooden, the wood, the metal, and the leather that was holding it all together, all disintegrated, instantly decayed and or corroded, or metal.
Could I, based on what we've seen corrode and not corrode, could I try to make some kind of investigation check to try to determine like the parameters of this spell, of like what about soap or what in soap would be keeping it safe?
Sure. Give me just a straight up and down intelligence.
Okay. That's
Rather than there being something about soap specifically, you think that it is specifically targeting general, specific general types. You so far tested leather, wood, and metal, and you know that those three all break apart. With a little, I'll say with a 24, you pull out like a few other odds and ends, and you're able to determine that out of everything else that you have on your person, the only other thing that corrodes is cloth. So the four types of material are cloth, leather, wood, and metal. So it wouldn't have any effect on flesh or hair or rendered
meat?
animal fat like a cloth. That's hard to say. You are magical to all of us, Sprocket, but you know.
I'm made of wood and metal.
But you're made of wood and metal. So, Siles, you think at least if you were to just like walk down, you at least would be fine. Probably.
Probably.
Just strip.
Probably not the
Just
best
strip
idea.
naked.
I have dry rations. Can I get like some dried jerky out and throw
Sure.
it out?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, it's totally fine. It lands. It's a little dusty when it lands down there.
Belfec's gonna take off his backpack and put a few of the other things and put that on. I'm gonna go take a look.
I was gonna go down too. If there's anything that requires disarming, I could probably help as I start taking off my clothes. Please look away if you would be so kind.
Dispel magic or
I'm not sure the spell magic's gonna be strong enough for you.
Siles is like, no, trust me, I got it.
I have to get
I mean,
naked.
I probably got. It's spellcraft. That's just how this shit works.
Yeah, totally.
I am curious if it impacts magical as well as mundane things.
Well, as we found out, your arrows are considered magic, and that did disintegrate it.
Silence you.
I will not. I'm getting
Okay, so
we can do
yeah,
this
Velthek and Siles are take a few minutes and are both naked as the day they were born. Is there anything that either of you are bringing? Like Siles, do you have a wand or something that you're gonna try and bring with you?
I don't really have any tools that would not be cloth, leather, wood, and metal, except that soap that I threw.
Well,
You gotta go pick up the soap.
my armor
My
didn't seem
tinker's tools
to.
are all made of soap.
My armor didn't seem to disintegrate last time, so that's gonna be a test.
No, well, that was also because it was that specifically targeted non-magical things.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Okay, Velvet, can I go first? So I'm not
As you
I'm-
both
it's just-
step down onto that space,
Mhm.
Oh no.
you feel a frisson pass over you as you pass through some sort of invisible barrier. Felt like your armor has a magical enchantment on it.
Yes.
It's such a shame that it doesn't disintegrate.
Why
As
did
you
not
guys,
take off your armor?
Well, it's a test. we needed to see if we
You're
were
testing it
breaking
with flake mail?
it does not disintegrate. It is not corroding or decaying.
Oh. Well, then how come the magic arrow disintegrated and corroded?
Not actually an
Because
arrow.
Not actually.
because monk weapons specifically state that they're treated as magical for
Oh,
overcoming resistance,
okay.
but they are not.
Alright.
The arrow itself is not like an unbreakable arrow or a magical arrow that would be immune to this effect.
Siles looks up, sees you're still in play now, just goes, "Fuck." I mean, that's good for you, but god damn it. Alright, let's go figure this out as I plod over.
I mean,
Hey, I
quality
can
work
see
for
your
you.
butt from here.
You can see my butt. Actually,
Don't worry, my eyes are staying at your head level.
Mine
I
are.
was a little worried that my eye level is pretty much below your waist, so I am kind of glad that your plate didn't disappear.
Whatever you
Ventral-
do, don't turn around.
Ventral, as you're looking at Siles making all these jokes, you hear a whirring sound. You look down. Skitters has oriented their gun on you.
I just look at Skitter like, dude, shit. Fucking
He'll
do
do
it.
it. He can push you. He can push you into the shit.
Fucking do it.
As you guys are getting closer to this archway and the room beyond it, you can smell the hot tinged wind, smells of burning oil, and blows down from this shaft that must be 40 foot across, or 40-foot diameter. Stone balconies that you're standing near protrude from the walls on opposite sides of this expanse, with the west balcony 15 feet higher than the east one. Two thick chains rattle in the gulf between the balconies, one ascending 200 feet before disappearing into a cloudy vortex lit by arcs of purple lightning, the other wrapping around an enormous metal gear floating 100 feet below. Another 100 feet below the gear, a second vortex rages. And you are both standing outside of the archway, right below the keystone with the ivory ring.
What's this over here, guys?
It appears to be a... Please.
I was gonna say I think we just want to check this out first, but that looks like a stairway leading downwards.
Mm.
Do I have any expertise on what the fuck this might be?
It's a gigantic gear that is floating in a swirling purple cloud lit by violet and blue lightning. With your 27 history earlier, you would know that this is the 27. I can tell you actually everything about this. Okay.
Please.
So, this is a Mechanist chain. The purple smoke around it is a planar vortice. It is incredibly destructive. No one can expect to enter the vortex and survive. So falling down this or flying up too far in this area could be incredibly dangerous. The chain itself is called a Mechanist chain. Such chains are crafted by Modrons and used in conjunction with other machinery to keep the plane of Mechanist in working order. This specific chain has been repurposed for the tomb. It would not normally be here. One chain would be enough to keep the tomb's traps and other mechanisms in working order for eternity. And you know that destroying a Mechanist chain requires the casting of 3 consecutive wish spells.
Holy shit!
Okay.
This is you have stumbled into a room that contains one of the great works of the multiverse. A Mechanist chain is said to be one of the things that holds Mechanists where it is, and in turn the other higher planes in place around it.
And this guy just has one powering his as a backup generator in his base,
Or perhaps the main generator, yeah.
or the main, yeah.
This would be-
I would ask the Modron to come out, but apparently the Modron will melt if we bring him over. So, that's the only way I know of disabling it is casting 3 consecutive wish spells.
Yes, with a you succeeded on a higher than DC 25 check to know that that's what it would take to destroy this thing. But you are standing below and outside of this room still, and outside this room is still that keystone above you guys' heads.
And would I know if stepping out here would be dangerous, or if it's just like jumping into the cyclone of doom?
There's nothing that would immediately tell you that being out there would be dangerous, but it's not a very nice place.
It's not advised. All right. Well, the Modran can't come because of this, so maybe let's check out that hallway, see if there's some way to turn off this shit, and then maybe we can have the Modron come look at it.
You see something strange through. It'll pass across the other way, but
Yeah, you would
Yeah,
not
but
be able
you
to see
don't-
that because it's 15 feet up, but yes.
gotcha.
Okay, yeah. But trust me, that's not a safe place to be jumping around in. That'll kill you, probably.
Definitely trusting your words on that.
Right. Well, since you have fancy plate mail, you want to go down that door first, see what's up in there.
Sure. You may want to stay a little bit back, just in case.
Well, I mean, I'll keep my distance.
And
Oh yeah, but it's drafty in here.
You look down the stairs. It looks like that they lead far enough down that they might lead to another level.
I'll go take a peek. But
You
first, invis,
Okay.
and then try to quietly go down just to see what's at the bottom of the steps.
Okay, give me a stealth.
Hell yeah.
11. Okay. Alrighty. You move down the stairs, and as you move down, you begin to encounter this green billowing smoke that's coming up the passageway. Do you stop before you enter it?
Oh, fuck yeah. That's
Okay.
one thing I know is the smoke is fucking deadly here.
Yeah, there's green billowy smoke that covers the last maybe 10 feet of stairs at the bottom. It's clearly far enough down that this is the next level, and you don't see anything, any mechanisms or anything that you could manipulate on your way down. If you'd like to make a specific check for anything, you can do so.
Yeah, I would check around and see if there's anything that sticks out of the stairs as well as the walls.
Sure.
Investigation. Or would that be perception?
I would say investigation. To be searching the walls and stairs. Siles, do you want to do like a detect magic or anything while you're up here in the hallway?
Did I? I did. Yeah, I'll start taking 10 minutes to cast out control while he's looking around.
Okay. I'll say, Velthic, why don't you roll an advantage because you're like taking your time. Siles is doing his investigation up there as well.
Alright, yeah.
Woof. Okay. So with a 12, you don't find anything like that. But with a 12, you can't tell for 100% certain, but it seems like this smoke is more akin to incense than harmful or blowy uppy explodey smoke. But you are checking each step, checking for pressure plates, running your hands along the carved sides of the frescoes of the walls, looking for hidden caches. Siles, as you finish casting Detect Magic, you immediately pinpoint that the ivory ring hanging from the Iron Bull's skull is emanating necromancy magic.
Oh, where's the Iron Bull?
It's the keystone right here in the top of the archway.
Okay. I will grab it. And can I like check as I move over this way? Does the field of that move with it? as far as I can tell.
I don't understand the question.
Like, assuming the radius like went up to here. When if I move forward, can I tell if the
The
radius is moving with the ring?
the radius does not go up to anywhere. It is localized exclusively on the ring. Would you still step out into the onto the uh, um
I mean, I guess
balcony?
not if I knew that. I
Okay.
suppose. Do for what I know about Modron engine majiggers, do I know anything bad would happen if I threw a magic item into it? Would it like
Uh,
explode with the
you
27?
you don't think so? No. What would be more likely would happen is it would probably be transported to the plane of Mechanus, which is why this is so dangerous. Um, but you also don't. The Mechanists have no, and Modrons have no need for necromancy magic. So whatever this enchantment is in the hallway, it's probably separate from this next room.
Right. No, I get that. What I'm trying to guess at, if I throw the ring in there to try to get rid of this effect, I feel I could safely do so without causing a big boom.
Yeah, especially because it would fall so far.
All right. I take it off, chuck it.
Yeah, even as you pull it off and start to chuck it, you watch as the same corrosion and disintegration begins to happen to the ring itself, and as you throw it out, it is all but disintegrated as it falls out of your sight.
Oh, great.
And that strange like fizz of magic all around you goes away.
All right, great, lovely. I'm gonna, Valthic, I'll be right back. I disabled the corroding aura of doom.
Oh, perfect. I'm back up. Seems to be.
Did
As
you?
Why would I lie about that? Look,
I think
I'm
you're
coming.
trying to kill me.
Of all the times I could have killed you and didn't, you're the only person who actually actively hit me. Why would I try to kill you?
So,
Because now's your chance.
I could have killed you plenty of times over.
be like
I have a
this.
magic gun. I could have shot you in the back so many times.
You're trying to get me back for beating the shit out of you when I wasn't in control of my faculties.
I'm not trying to get back at you for when you beat the shit out of me. And it wasn't beating the shit. You punched me once, sir. And I would like to have a conversation when I'm no longer naked.
Well, this
Also,
is interesting.
as I'm passing the stairway, does my detect magic sense anything in the radius down here? Like
No.
when it hits the smoke or anything? Okay.
No.
Alright.
Should we
Pull it back.
get the Modron and see if he does anything with the gear?
Oh yeah, now we definitely should, but let me get my clothes on first. Unless Sprocket or Vandal, one of you want to go get our friend?
Yeah, I'll get the robot.
And then to ease Sprocket's mind, I'm gonna pick up a copper piece and throw it onto the floor down there.
It lands with a soft clink. Vandal, how do you? Sorry.
Hey, buddy. What's up? Come on. I just like beckon, like I use my hand and like motion him over. And I just walk down the hall. Like I walk backwards down the hallway, see if he's following me. Okay, I brought it.
Alright. Have I got all my clothes and gear and equipment back on at this point?
I just
Sure,
like,
you're buckling things and pulling things out of bags and putting them back. Yeah.
Grabbing
Yeah.
my bag.
I like look over at him and I like point to Siles and I go, follow him, and I go, you, and I pointed it and then I pointed Siles and I like link my hands together.
Yeah. Thank you, Vandal. I'm gonna hold out a hand to the motor. Like, can I show you something? As I like beckon towards the hallway, and I'm holding out my hand. Does he grab my hand if I hold it out?
Sure. He will reach out two of his tiny hands and grab one of your extended
Oh.
fingers with both of them.
All right, I'm gonna lead him down the hallway to the engine and see
If he
if
has
that sparks joy in him.
does the signal be found?
Or fear, terror.
Make
If I
it
could
quick.
hold my breath, I would as I step onto the bad step.
Sprocket, just you instantly die.
Only
Oh,
you.
fuck!
They got
Yeah,
rid of the
okay.
other enchantment, but the kill all Warforged one is still active.
And then Siles, when I go,
Guess I
I
gotta
never
roll a new
had.
character.
Oh, that's crazy. If Siles or if Sprocket really was the first one down, you would straight up just be dead, huh?
What?
I said if you were the first one down, if Socket was the first one, or Sprocket was the first one down, you would just straight up be dead, wouldn't you?
I would be
Probably.
straight up dead.
No, you're not Sprocket, are you?
Well, I don't understand what you're saying. It sounds like you're saying
I'm
that
saying
if Sprocket
if-
died, you would be dead. Which
No, I said if Sprocket was the first one down those stairs, he would have
okay,
straight up
all
died,
right, yes, that would be true. Oh no, he could have like stepped a foot down and you'd be footless for a while.
right?
I point to the mechanist engine of doom and
That
like
brings
look
up
to him.
to the phrase "break a leg."
See, I see how our Meldron friend reacts to this engine. See if he wants to do anything with it.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
I mean, if you, at the very least, I imagine you want to use it to get home. Can't that bring you home? Can't that take you back to Mechanus? Nothing. Nada. Yeah.
It was worth a try.
All right. Well, Plan B then. That smoke down there isn't magical. Veltic, you didn't get the sense it was deadly smoke, right?
Oh, just some kind of incense, but I'm not sure how that will play.
I mean, I don't breathe if you want me to go first.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to go scope it out, by all means.
Did we want to do a short rest here before we go down to level 6?
I mean, I'm not imagining this will take us right to the guy. I'm assuming this is just like that last place where it was like another Sir room, but
Feel like we're kind of seeing the back doors of the back doors with what you described for that gear.
Alright, well, I'll turn myself invisible, and then I'll go down.
Okay. Invis, who will be after Sprocket.
I will go second.
Okay. Are you also gonna invis?
Yes.
Okay.
Stealthy ninja.
Who will be next?
I was just gonna wait up here for them to give the all clear.
Okay. Then I will just take the two of them down first if the other two
Unless
of you
Vandal,
are
you want to go down there.
Yeah, I'll go with them.
Okay.
Alright. Keep in mind they're invisible, so keep that in mind.
Oh, are they? Oh, I'll
Yes.
go down there. I'll stick a little bit behind. Right.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take everybody except Siles and bring them to this level.
And
As
that's
you
when
guys-
Meldron murdered Siles.
There's
Yep, you
another
hear a
thing.
horrible scream. Okay, so a couple things all at once. Green smoke billows out from this room, emanating from a bronze cauldron in the middle of this 20-foot high vaulted hall. Barely visible through the haze are 3 rocking chairs, several workbenches heaped with haberdashery, a spinning wheel, and a rusty iron cage containing a prisoner. Galleries stand 10 feet above the floor to either side of the room. What you see in that cage is a naked figure cowering under a blood-stained blanket. They look almost exactly like Velthek.
But Velthek
Oh.
had his armor on. He wasn't.
Velthek. This is true.
So I was gonna yell out, "Is it all good down there? No horrifying, mind-bending images to be aware of?"
At the sound of a voice, you hear a squeaking sound, and 3 tiny figures waddle towards you through the haze. A straw doll with rusty pins sticking into its body, a faceless child, molded from clay, and a stuffed monkey with the lower body of a unicycle. The straw doll says, "You need to run away! The Sun Sisters will be back any moment now!
Oh.
Terrifying.
Please, you need to go!"
Toy Story bullshit.
Hmm.
Are they looking at Vandrel, or are they looking at us?
They're looking at Vandrel because they can't see you.
Okay.
They came over at the sound of Siles yelling down.
The
I'm not going to say
sisters-
anything then, but I will wade into the smoke.
Who are you talking about?
The sisters! They're hags! They have scary purple skin!
And they did this to you?
Yeah, they made all of us! This says the straw doll pointing at the other two. You can hear it like rustling and the straw of its body moving.
Hags, are they here to work on whatever plans they have going on here? We did read that note in the guy's office, I remember, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like this creature or whatever is there. They're supposed to be here like working on it, right?
They're taking care of it!
That's right. Nurturing, gorging it on souls, right?
I don't know! No one eats souls.
It's-
But they already hurt your looky-like!
Oh, that.
Yeah,
That-
pointing at the creature in the cage who raises its head. And Vandra, you have this very strange moment as you look at Velthek in this cage, and he recognizes you. And you see fear and confusion cross his face. And then he seems to shift his focus, as if looking at trying to find something else in the room, as if he knows where Velthek is, but he can't see him.
This is weird. So wait. How long has that been alive?
Long time. Longer than straw. Longer than Clay No Face.
No face.
Name's Clay. Clay No Face.
Meh.
Meh.
They call me No Face on account of I had all these scars.
No
It's
face.
like I got no face. See?
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 I mean, should we? Is he good? Is he
They
good?
all kind of cluster around you. The squeaky
God.
wheel from the monkey, the little clay doll like reaching its arms up, and
Guys,
the
please.
straw girl like waving her arms like, "You have to go. It's
Look.
not safe."
It's okay. You don't have to worry about me. The only thing is he okay? Like, do we free?
Really quick, Sprocket. As you move through the room, some different things become clear. You can see the upper level. There are 5 wooden doors set into the wall of the galleries, each carved with a geometric symbol. A triangle, a square, a pentagon, a hexagon, and an octagon. And as you make your way to the south of the room, you see a massive gate. 12-foot high, 10-foot wide door made of green stone, its surface carved with grinning goblin skeletons. A belt of smooth stone spans the door at the height of 4 feet, set with 5 gold symbols in a row: a triangle, a square, a pentagon, a hexagon, and an octagon. Each
Motherfucker,
symbol
We're gonna have to find more of those skeletons.
Each symbol is engraved on a recessed circular seal. It looks like this.
Oh.
Yeah. Shit, we're gonna need to go to each of those because we've got 2 of them.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
We've got, I have triangle and octagon, but we're missing square, pentagon, and hexagon. We're probably gonna have to search the other floors for those skeleton key motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Banjo, at any point do you call up to Siles?
Yeah, I guess I'll just be like, you can come down here. There's some weird shit, but nothing too crazy yet.
Hey, Velthek, was Velthek in the cage when you came down here before?
They talk to each other invisibly.
I am.
He didn't come that far into the room.
Yeah, he stopped at this note. I mean, how much weirder can things get? Oh my God, it's Velthek.
Right? It's him, but not him.
They hurt him real bad.
Oh God, scary evil dolls. Okay, all right, one thing at a time.
Hey, they might not be evil. Not entirely.
We're not
evil.
scary.
Oh,
I'm only 4.
You're
Okay.
kind of scary.
A little
Who said that?
Don't worry, that
I'm-
was me in a different voice.
I'm gonna go up to this Velthek and go, What's your name, friend?
Velthek Drezros. The
House
Drezros.
Hmm.
His voice is different.
Yeah, it's a little different. You work for the House Drazaros? Are you actively aligned with them?
I killed my own father. What do you think?
Actually, I did that.
So, do you recognize us then? Like, you know who we are?
Of course I do, Siles.
That's disturbing.
As you're looking at him, you realize that he's shorter. This Velthek is probably only 6'4", or I'm sorry, 5'4". He has like this different, darker, almost sick-looking coloring to his scales.
Bro is malnourished.
Yeah, I mean, you can also see that his eyes are slightly different shaped, more closed, and like he has a harder time focusing on you, Siles. Like clearly scrawnier and deformed.
All right.
Ew.
Is my detect magic still up?
Yep.
Hasn't been okay. What am I getting off this Velthek over here? What's his deal?
There would be a very faint. Give me one moment. Just need to check the school.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, what's the spell? Oh shit.
The clone spell?
Would it be conjuration?
I can't remember the goddamn name of it.
If it's clone, it's necromancy.
The spell clone is not active here right now. What is
Simulacrum?
You can tell us more. It's okay.
I'm trying to fucking. I mean, there's a very faint tingle of divination magic.
Interesting. Could I roll an Arcana to try to guess what spell of this nature would require divination?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
17 divination is like getting information on the future or from another place. This could be something like a telepathic bond, so that he would have the memories of Velthek. Because it seems like he even to right now he keeps glancing over to where invisible Velthek is standing in the room, as if he knows that he's there, as if he remembers being there.
All right, Velthek, what's the last thing you remember before being in this cage?
I was always in this cage.
Oh, even when you killed your dad?
That was before this.
It was also not you that did it. What's going on?
Not the point. Not the point.
That is the point, because your memories are different.
Oh my god! When we saying kill his dad, we mean more like when the group as a whole murdered his
Okay,
father.
hold on. How did it happen, Velthek Light?
Velthek Light.
Well, if I remember fucking correctly, I still had that horrid platinum band on my arm, you angel-winged cuck.
Oh wow, he's really
I had
Damn.
been tortured for days and waiting for you to come and rescue me, and you fucking he like turns in the cage like away, and you see just deep layers of scars on top of scars on top of scars that cover his back and arms.
Okay, so you were in this.
here.
Yeah. How many days have you been in this cage?
No clue. Lost count.
Well, I mean,
Months.
it could have been more than. It has not been months. We killed your dad like 3 days ago, 2 days ago,
I assume they.
like 2 days ago, I think.
I mean, you could always stab him to see if you recognize his pain to know if he's a simulacrum. Because remember
No,
when
that-
mom couldn't process the mom simulacrum couldn't process new experiences. Like
All right, hold on.
That's
pain.
simulacrum
Hold on.
doesn't require divination; it requires illusion.
Give me your hand really fast.
Why?
Do you want me to help you? And I take his hand and I'm gonna pinch the inside
Ow!
of his palm.
Mother.
Yeah, he felt that.
Well, he's not a simulacrum then.
No,
okay.
I'm Velthek.
You're too short to be Velthek. I've spent a lot of time with Velthek. You're too short. Like by a foot.
All right. Velthek.
Show
I
yourself,
would say-
Sprocket. Turn off the ring.
All right. Velthek,
How
there's
did
some
I
witches
get
down
this
here.
ring? Who did I get it from?
Oh, God. He has all of his
The
memories.
fucking guy. I don't remember. That was. The stupid. I mean, didn't Cyrus give it to you?
No, Cyrus didn't give me his ring. He didn't like to talk about his ring.
Out of character, I really don't. That was one of the first magic items I gave you guys. I don't remember.
Yeah, I thought Siren had it and then gave it to.
Iron had it.
Someone.
To
I,
the party.
tried to
Oh,
phone
I thought you
home.
meant the guy with the super magical ice ring.
Artis?
No,
You
no,
forgot
not
Artis
Artis.
Ember? How could
No,
you forget
God,
Artis
no.
Ember?
You don't have Artis's ring. You have the invisibility ring. Yeah, he's saying he knows that you have it, so he's telling you to turn it off so he can see you.
Okay.
I'll turn it off.
Velthek, these not creepy dolls said there's some witches down here. Do you know anything about the witches? How often do they come down here? What are they? What's their deal?
You mean they're probably still here?
Here, as in, I mean, I'm assuming here in the tomb, but like, what do they do in this room? What do they do with you specifically?
Torture me for information about what you're all doing.
So they made a Velthek just to torture him. So they have a divination spell to get all your memories into a vessel, but they can't actually get your memories onto themselves.
Fucked, isn't it?
It would seem in the
pretty bad.
situation that they would probably know that Nana Poo Poo is greatly upset with them.
As you hear Velthek talking, you see the Velthek in the cage mouthing the words, the strange glassy look in his eyes.
Okay, well that's. Oh, so. I mean, all right. Well, we'll probably end up killing them anyway. Can I look around here, see if there's any tomes or notes or anything that I can learn from?
Sure. You really should leave. You
Yeah, we're
shouldn't
working
stay
on
here.
it. Look, if it was up to me, I would not have stepped foot in this godforsaken place, but here we are. I'll make that a 21 because why not?
Okay. There are no books or anything out. Uh, the crates and barrels that are around the room are full of clay, straw, and strangely stuffing. The workspaces are clear of things except for a few embalming tools that are neatly arranged in drawers.
Like things you would need to make either a doll and or a dummy.
Hmm.
All right. Um, children, I turn to the dolls. Not to ask an insensitive question, do you have any idea why the Hag sisters made you? Or did they make you?
Yeah, they made us. We were just kids, and then we died, and now we're like this.
Do you know why?
We really want to go home.
Okay, we will do our best to do that. Do you know why they made you?
No.
Okay. Those doors, these doors up here, is that probably where the witches are?
Uh-uh.
What are those doors?
Those are the rooms that open the door holes.
The door
Doors.
holes.
Oh, are those like keyholes?
Well, like, and Straw Bundle will kind of like totter over, towards the stairs, and point, or towards the door, excuse me, and point upwards at the square hole,
Right.
and then say, "This one, you have to go to there," and points over at this door, which has the square carving into the door of it.
All right, so these doors have the carvings where we have to put the keyhole, and then once we go in there, we do something that
No,
deactivates this door.
no, these have the carvings that will open the keyholes on this door.
Oh, so we might not even need to go scour the other 5 floors, is what you're saying. We just have to check out.
I mean, if we can open one of the doors through picking a lock or something.
Well, no, that's
If
what
you
I'm saying.
have
He's like-
all five, you should be good.
Oh, great.
If we don't have all 5, we have to go into the room.
How
No,
many did
you need to go into the rooms and have the keys.
Okay. All right.
Oh, so we don't have the keys, so we still have to go around and get the keys.
We still have to get the keys. Yeah.
Well,
How
do
many
we
do we
want to go
have?
ahead and do the 2 that we have and come back, or should we murder the clone?
Yes.
If we murder the clone, they're gonna know something's up. Maybe we can
Yeah.
get the clone. You want to help us, right? We're on the same team here.
They already know every.
Right, but you don't have to tell them that we were here.
Don't trust this creation.
Well, if we kill him, they're gonna know what's up. They're gonna see a dead body and be like, "Oh, they've been here."
As the other me has stated, they already know we're here.
They know we're in the tomb. They don't know where exactly in tomb we are.
He is gone, they have nothing.
If he's gone, they know we've been here.
That is it. I'm not one to argue on that, but the other circumstances, a great example is Skitters is loyal to you. I know he is a creation, caged and beaten, but it doesn't mean that they don't still hold some bizarre sway over him.
So are you team we should kill him?
Yes.
He's team we should kill him.
Hey,
I mean, if you want to kill your look-alike,
Yeah, if you want to kill you, I'd say go for it. But I mean,
I mean, you don't. If you don't want to go through the stress of killing yourself, one of us could do it.
who's one of us? I mean,
I'll fucking do it. Jesus Christ.
I mean,
wait, hold on. We haven't even asked Fake Velvet anything.
man, on Dorsey, it's like she has a chance to leap at this.
I mean, she kind of does.
Called it.
What do you think? Do you think it'd be pretty cathartic to do it yourself? Therapeutic, even. Do you want it?
In what world is it therapeutic to kill yourself?
I've wanted to kill myself for a while. He
Oh my
looks
God.
at Velvet kind of challengingly.
What?
Okay,
What?
well,
Okay.
what do you think, sis? Want to kill him? At least he can kill this version.
You could free me.
I mean, what are you gonna give me back control as soon as it's done? And remember, we're doing the one in the cage, not the one walking around. That's two different Veltex. Pretty sweet deal, if you ask me.
I mean,
Conversation.
I don't know how Dorsey would respond to any of that. Velthing in the cage is not happy about it.
I mean,
Look, I'm not doing it, so if somebody wants to, go for it. But it's not gonna be me.
Valthic, would you like to turn away, or do you fight by some? It's your body, your choice. How do you want to do this?
I'll bear witness.
Sure, because I can do it pretty quickly. Take out my blasting rod.
Be my guest.
Gonna blow his head off with the plastic.
I'm sorry.
turn away.
What? How's that any less quicker or painless than stabbing him a bunch and then
I'm
letting
just
him
gonna
bleed
turn
out?
around. I'm just gonna turn around and just wait for it to be done.
Yeah. Maybe take the kids out of here. They don't have to see someone get shot in the head.
Hey, kids, why don't you guys turn around?
I'll be sure to
Hey.
put
Cover
this
your-
on myself just in case.
Cover your ears?
I know you did cast that on Siles previously. Was that? Do you have another slot to do that?
Death Ward? That's only a fourth.
Oh, okay.
And that was before a long rest.
Only a fourth.
Okay. Oh, it was Innat that cast Death Ward on Siles, right?
That is true. Yes, that wasn't that. Yeah.
Okay. You'll cast Death Ward on yourself, not yourself, in the cage.
All right, well, do it. And I'm gonna go I go and stand in front of the kids.
All right. I take out, look at Velthic, and go like, look, I am sorry to do this, but in our defense, you're not real. So, if you were in the real battle with you, you'd want to do the same thing, and I'm gonna shoot a fireball through his. Jesus.
Okay. This
Jesus Christ.
is insane. Okay. You do it. Roll damage.
Well,
We
am I- We're
It's gonna take a
make
few
him look
times.
up. How many times do I have to shoot him?
I don't know. Are you gonna kill him in one? Roll damage.
I figured it's like a coup de grace kind of deal. Okay, fine. The 23.
You auto hit. I just need damage. Okay.
Okay, 20.
What does that look like?
I shoot him in the head. I don't take no joy in it. I shoot this guy in the head. Like a fucking monster. I just shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
Do you
Like,
turn your head away when it happens? Or
Reactive resistance doesn't. Yeah, I mean he looks right at you up until you cast it, and then he crumples.
Okay.
Jesus! Fuck!
What if that didn't kill him and we just had to shoot him? What?
Ah! Oh god!
Oh
Ah!
my god!
Xander!
You missed all the vital areas!
Oh, God, just shoot out all the kneecaps, all the elbows. Fuck.
You guys all hear at the same time, echoing from down near up near the ceiling down. Ha 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 ha.
But did that sound like Velthic?
No.
Okay.
Where was it coming from again?
It sort of came from near the ceiling, but it echoed from everywhere.
Comforting.
I'll look up.
You don't see anything, especially with the smoke obscuring your view.
All right. Is my detect magic still going? Can I sense if there was like a magical voice that came in here?
I'll say by now, I think it's been more than 10 minutes.
Okay.
Suppose we should go find those other keys.
Yeah, unfortunately. So we have the 5th floor one and the 1st floor one. So we have to go. Do we want to go back to floor 1 and work our way down from there, or do we want to work our way back up from the 5th floor?
Well, let's see. We found one on the 1st floor.
And then one on the 5th floor.
So that would leave the other floors to
2,
be.
3, 4.
Fuck the designer of this place by not letting us speed run it.
Here I thought we could just get this done lickety split.
Well, if we know
But
where
no.
to look.
Mm.
And besides, there's still the matter of the staff that I would need to find here.
That reminds me of a time when I ran down Delaware for you guys, and you just happened to choose the quickest route to the end of the dungeon.
I assume it's
Wait, so are you gonna leave?
I mean, we're gonna come back. We're gonna collect the keys, and then we're gonna come back. If you wanna hide until we come back, that would probably be best. Unless you know about this dungeon?
We've
What's
never
in
left
it?
this room. The stairs are too big for us to climb.
Oh my god. Wait, how tall are these dolls?
Tiny. They are
Okay.
they are teeny tiny. I mean, they look like the dolls that children would play with.
Have you ever heard the sisters talk about anything that sounds interesting? Maybe.
They talk about the stuff they do on the other side of the door. They like take care of it.
On the other side of that door?
Yeah.
How
Take
often do
care
they
of
go back and forth from it?
A lot. But they don't have to go through the door. They just open a door. And it makes like a pulling or like a zipping motion.
How do they open the door?
They go like this.
They just wave their hand.
Yeah. And then they step away and they're gone.
Well, how convenient for them. I guess option B is we just stake out this room, and when they come through the door, we just bum rush them.
would be an idea.
I don't have a better plan. I mean,
The only other
Well,
thing
plan. We either go find the other 3 keys, or we stake out
We
this
wait
room,
for
and when they
sisters
open the
to
door,
come.
try to stop them from closing the door. Then rush
are they
through.
in there now?
I don't know. They went away.
Where'd they go? Did they go up those stairs near Siles, or did they
No,
go
they
through
just. And it makes like the waving motion. Just went away. We don't know where they go.
They just do the
Okay.
thing.
Alright.
Can I
Alright, I
roll
think we got to
an
find the keys.
Yep.
Arcana or history, like thinking of
Sure.
the fact that these are hags directly, since I know.
Yeah.
Well, assume in the back of my mind this is Nana Poopa's sisters that she mentioned.
Good old Nana Poo Poo.
Yeah, give me an Arcana.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you know that hags are innately bound to the ethereal plane. They can just step into it at any moment.
That's how they're doing it. They're just
Thinking
going
about
through
that,
going through it.
yes, I will cast this.
Velthek, you see standing up on the one of the balconies 3 wavering figures that point at you as you speak the words of see invisibility. Pa, 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 pa.
How long were they waiting up?
You see 3 figures, all purple skinned and bent with age. One has tarnished gold coins covering her eyes and ants nesting in her skull. The ants seem to serve her movements and scuttle across her body in ordered lines. There's another that wears a string of chattering children's teeth and thumps about on a heavy peg leg. And as you watch her laugh, unable to hear it, you can see yellow gas billow out of her nose and ears. Around her neck, she has a pouch made from gnome skin. And the third has a squirming leather sack sewn over her head. The bag also contains what looks like a viper's tail, some kind of feathered creature, and the leg of a dog, maybe a terrier. It is hard to say. And as you see them laugh, they turn and step through the wall, disappearing from your line of sight as they move further away in the border ethereal.
They were listening to everything.
Mm.
They're in the
Oh, fuck.
ethereal plane.
Can we bring them here, or?
I don't know how we would unless they were dumb enough to just come and face us, which I don't think they are.
Judging by it, they don't even have to leave it, which leaves us at a massive disadvantage. They know it.
Hey, hags, y'all ain't shit.
Yeah, you tell them, Sprocket.
Antagonize. That's a great methodology. I stand by it.
I bet you couldn't kill us even if you wanted to. You're pieces of shit. We killed your sister, Nanny Poo Poo. She died screaming and cursed your name.
Oh my god. I wasn't there for that.
Do you want to give me some sort of something for that? How about this? I'll give you a character inspiration.
I'm
a
just
character,
watching and fucking tense, dude.
Out of character, did we kill Nana Poo Poo? I thought we let her live.
No, we
No,
didn't.
we didn't. He's just
Okay.
spitting bars right now.
Alright, I'm just making sure. Yeah, Sal's wasn't there
Or
for that
should I
either.
have rolled deception? Either way, it's gonna be the same. But
It's the same. I like performance because it's what you're trying to do. You don't receive a response, and Velthik does not see them reappear in the room.
All right. I feel like
okay, cowards. We'll see you in a second.
not to be a downer on this situation, but considering the 3, and yes, there were 3 watching us in this entire endeavor, laughing at us at the same time.
We fucked up bigger stuff than 3 old crones.
These are not just old crones. Something about them is a far worse sight.
I believe you, but also I ain't scared.
Are you gonna help us be safe from them?
I think it would be safe if you stayed here for now. The rest of this place is far more dangerous than this room.
Yeah, we promise we will come back, and then we will deal with the big, mean, bad witches.
Okay.
In the meantime, don't go over by that cage. That's a bad cage to go over by.
Does this cage well, I assume it's locked.
Yes, there's a heavy padlock.
Imagine we didn't even check, like, see, like, oh man, this thing's open the whole time.
Silas, would you mind opening this?
Sure. Do I want to know why, or do I better not ask?
I intend to throw this into the vortex and get rid of it permanently.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm sure the Modrons won't mind a dead body just showing up on their home porch. Does 24 break the
Oh
lock?
yeah, more than.
All right.
I take second me to the vortex.
Okay.
I mean, it's shorter than you, so you could call him Mini-Me.
Oh, God.
He is shorter than you?
It's true, and he seems to
Let's
be a
drag the
cloner.
corpse out.
Yeah. Shoulder the corpse. Toss it into the abyss.
Okay.
Is Modron still chilling here?
Yep.
He's not interacting with the engine at all. He's just looking at it.
He's hanging out. Yeah.
Okay.
He seems wary to enter that space.
Maybe he's a fugitive, and this is him breaking out of prison. All right. Does he react when Veltic throws himself into the engine?
No.
This Modron's very calm for being teleported to another plane of existence.
You are a good Modron.
I mean, we don't know that. He hasn't done anything.
Exactly. He's not inherently evil or doing anything fucked up.
The whole point of mechanics is that he's not doing anything. He's just maintaining the status quo. How Modron of him.
How Modronian of you.
How Modronian of him. Skidder, let's get the fuck out of here. How long has it been since the last fight we had?
Probably coming up on an hour.
Alright, so I'll walk around with Skidder for a little bit, and then he'll eventually have to power down. I'll put him back in my belt.
Okay.
To enjoy the sights and sounds of sea invisibility for the time.
Sure.
Alright, do
I
we
get
have
to see
any
all
way
the fucked up shit on the ethereal plane here.
Alright,
Benjamin,
we
is
should
there-
probably... Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna ask, is there anything else you wanted to do with the dolls or anything? You were the one that was like hunkered over them before you came up, or anything you wanted to do with the chain, that weird area. Benjamin.
The dolls, I mean, I don't know. I feel bad leaving them there, but we can't exactly
No.
take them.
They're much safer in there than
Yeah, they
wherever
are.
else in this dungeon.
We're going into a literal blender. I would take him if we were going anywhere else.
Oh,
Where did
Velthic,
the others
you want to
go?
let...
Where did y'all go? That way. Yeah.
Back to the gear.
Yeah, we... Back the way we came.
Yeah, there's nothing I can
Hello,
do.
the sound of my voice!
I was gonna say what should we do with them, but they're probably best off staying
Just
there.
leave them. We leave them in the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Velthic, you want to let Annette know we're coming back so she can switch the gears around?
Yes, I was waiting for that. Sending. Annette, you can change the gears back. We have some discoveries, as well as the fact that some of the skeletons we have are keys.
You get sending in response. Okay.
Well, she could just reply to mine.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. You get a reply. Okay, I'm gonna adjust it to 4, I think was the one that we used. And she there's a moment's pause, and she adjusts it, and there's a whirring of all the gears as the room spins around you. Wait, no, that wasn't it. Hold on.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a ride.
And you guys are spinning around as she goes through.
Unsafe to throw up.
Oh god.
And on setting 5, she goes, "Okay, that was the one, right? You can get on the water now."
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh wait, I'm toast. No, it
We're
does.
going out that way? Oh shit.
No, this is the doorway.
I was about to
Oh wait,
say,
no, that's right. The boat's over there. The boat's over there. That's right.
Sprocket
no,
like
the boat
unfolds
is in
the
my
boat.
pocket.
Yeah.
But no, I that's where we came in through is what I meant.
As you guys get on the water, you hear a familiar, "Hey, you guys are back!"
Hey,
Hey, friend. Yeah, we're back.
told you
Did
we'd
you
be
miss
back.
us?
Yeah, what happened? Tell me all about it.
Well, we met a couple new friends. We'll definitely have to introduce you when we get the chance.
what the fuck are we talking to right
Right.
You
now?
got
It's a new
other friends.
No,
Play along.
It's our friend.
it's people that I'm sure you would enjoy. We had to leave them there safely, though, because I'm sure their mothers wouldn't enjoy if we invited them to leave right away.
People don't really enjoy hanging out with me that often.
That's just rude.
No, we love talking to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been the most helpful here and very kind.
Can I just say that I'm
Oh man, the other guy is so mean to me. That's so nice of you guys.
What, other guy? Which other guy?
Well,
The other guy.
You know, the one he was talking about before. This,
His brother?
other side.
Oh, his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't
He's-
want to. We don't want to talk to him. We want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Besides, like, I mean, tell me, what do you usually enjoy doing down here anyway? Like,
Get out of the boat, Valpak.
Oh, you know, like usual stuff. Swimming. Eating people that fall in the water. Doing like like arts and crafts.
I would imagine the other one is hungry work and, well, the arts and crafts stuff. I would probably be very interested to see.
Oh, really?
Do we need
Yep.
position 3?
Let's
I
go.
believe
I'm gonna take.
Annette is kind of locked in there for the moment.
Oh, I didn't. How did we get in here in the first place?
The door is down. Remember, she's activated
Yeah.
the be locked inside for an hour at a time button.
I would imagine it's been a few minutes, but not that much time.
When it's been an hour because I summoned Skitters over here and he lasted an hour, so it's been about an hour.
Right, but whenever the door opens, she's pressed it again. So, you guys do have, I'll say a little bit more than a half hour, wait, until the door will finally slide open, and Annette is going to come running out. Hey,
Hey,
guys! Oh my God!
We're not
So
dead.
long.
We're
Fuck
not
yeah!
dead. Bad news is we still got shit to do, unfortunately.
Good news is we at least have an idea of what we're looking for.
What'd you do in there while you were stuck?
Well, read, worry, breathe.
Yeah.
Uh,
The Ten Constellation wasn't much fun out here either.
Nice.
It's not. I would have loved
But
it
we're
if
not
you guys
dead.
had a better time. That's good.
Yeah.
So what? Now we gotta go back up?
Yeah, remember those skeletons with the keys for heads?
Sure do.
We gotta find them. The
Oh,
other three.
okay.
There's three of them. Three more.
All right, let me go. Fix the gears then, so we can get out.
Oh wait, hold on. Kind of patting myself down for a moment before she pushes the button. Well,
Okay.
Obviously, assuming that it's my friend, or yeah, no, I'd say my friend Lauren. I know you. Just assuming because I can start. You know, would you mind if I dropped like one of the crafts that we've worked on in the past down to, nice little token to have before we come back anyway?
Yeah, I really like that.
Alright. I'm gonna toss it in the water. I'm not sure exactly where you are. I apologize if it doesn't reach you directly right away.
What are you sending them?
I'm gonna give him the Obalaka puzzle cube fake.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, just like a toy?
Yeah.
All right. You bend down towards the water's edge, and a large blue-gray tentacle covered in this slime that you've seen all over the floor reaches out. It is thicker than your two hands spread apart. And it reaches out and coils itself around the box, taking care to not touch your hand, and pulls the box from your hand under the water. Oh wow, what's this?
That is one of the gods that we have been, in a way, helping. It's originally a copy of one of the puzzle cubes that allowed us to get down here to be able to meet you.
Despite its care, this thing is huge. You do come into contact with it, and you do take 2 psychic damage.
I kind of grit my teeth a little.
What in the goddamn fuck?
Look, he's in the water. He wants to have a good time, and as long as we don't fall in, he's not going to eat us.
Okay, but so wait, that's just the
It's
rule.
on par with everything else we found in this goddamn dungeon. Okay.
That's the rule. We fall in and he eats us. I thought you were
I
friends.
mean, probably.
I mean,
Well,
he's got to do his job. I'm not going to complain about it.
Look, we've asked him kindly not to eat us, but who knows?
What if we change it to run in there and take a look at the map? We need to get to the stairwell. What if we change it to setting 2, which will give us an opening to get to the dock?
Well, saying to let the person come, whoever pushed it, come back out onto the thing.
Let me check.
Don't believe so.
No, they will be trapped.
Yeah, let's go with this for the moment.
Yeah, they jump in the water and get eaten.
Because we still have access to all the stairwells anyway.
Well, we do have to
absolutely.
deal with the. I think we saw.
Yeah,
From the
you guys have seen.
side, the monsters in that room we have to deal with now.
Yeah, they weren't there before. They're there now.
I feel
So,
like we can handle them.
yeah, if we're gonna go traverse the other 3 floors, I'd rather we have all of us, and then if this fight's particularly hard, we can just nap afterwards. But at
Yeah.
least then we'd have a full force.
Before we do that, let me fix myself up really fast. I'm gonna give myself some good old lay on hands before we go and fight whatever the hell those are. It's like another, like 30 points.
Hey, and now, what do you know about witches and havoc in general?
You know, very bad, not good, bad time havers, usually.
Oh, I didn't tell you. We found a fucking Mechanis engine. Like, it's their fucking generator. It's a Mechanis engine.
You found a what?
Yeah, Mechanis engine. Just
Like-
as their fucking generator.
Like one of the chains of Mechanis is
Like,
here?
what the chains of Mechanis? Yes,
What the shit?
I know. I totally
That's
forgot
like
about that.
a fundamental thing of the universe.
I know, it kind of got slipped from my mind for a second because I'm still thinking about how I killed Beltic, but yeah, there's a fucking chain of the fucking Mechanis down there.
It's just like powering like a gear? Like an engine?
Like, yeah. It looks like it's just powering this place.
I don't even
I
know.
just got one.
How do you get one of those?
I don't know.
They don't have them at Fantasy Home Depot.
Imagine if they did. That'd be pretty cool, honestly.
So are we fighting, or are you two gushing about whatever the hell?
Just because nothing
I'm
makes
just
you
around old
happy.
demigods who
Damn.
have the chains of creation and some shit, okay?
Yeah.
The
Honestly,
chains
you
of
gotta admit it.
creation.
Well, you probably see it every day, but honestly, for us, that's really fucking cool.
Yeah, for you guys, it's weird. I don't know.
I'm so sorry we don't have your same engine. Why don't you go stab something? Go stab the things.
That's what I want to do, but you're all taking too long.
Go! Go!
We're not
We're
stopping you.
waiting.
This is a team
Go.
effort.
You got legs. Might Lee East, he needs to carry you on a fucking chariot over there. Go get him.
Yeah, tell him, Silas.
So fucking sick of this goddamn jungle in this dungeon.
Not
He's
gonna.
less than 4 feet tall. Fuck you.
Oh,
was
I mean,
carrying-
I'm less than 3 feet tall.
I was carrying you on my back, you little shit. Remember that.
I'm sorry, we don't have the same problem as demigod. If you want to go ahead, stab him. We're all here. Me and Ed are gonna. We're gonna shoot him from over here. So go do your thing.
Whatever. Excellent. I will. I grab my hands.
I'll cast haste on you, so you'll be cool to hang.
All right, everybody roll initiative.
You go to this D&D Seinfeld episode. As I rush up, I just
As
turn
we
around and go,
slowly cut to the weird tendril monster in the lake. It's just, fascinating the cube as everyone's arguing upstairs.
Yeah, we just slowly zoom out as you guys are all fighting.
I turned to it. I mentioned I killed Velthic, right? That was kind of fucked up.
You what?
It was
we
a
have-
copy. It was a copy.
There was another There was a Velthic simulacrum clone / doll of him, and we killed him.
Okay.
Siles
It was
blew his
fucked up.
brains out.
I blew his brains out. So it was kind of fucked
Oh my
up.
god, that's really
Yeah.
real fucked up. Yeah.
I know.
Okay, Vandrel, you step in. As you set foot on the gear, these dead mounds of vegetation rise up and begin to shamble towards you.
Okay.
However, it is Sprocket with his bow poised behind you that gets to go first.
Oh, I'm gonna run.
Oh, he doesn't have his bow. He's got his fists poised.
Woo!
Sword in hand, run in.
Sword poised.
Strike! Does a 13 hit?
A 13 is not going to hit. You strike out at this bush, but the springy, like, green wood bounces it right back at you. An 18 does serve to crunch through, but a 12 and another 12 are also going to bounce off.
It's alright. You're getting all the bad rolls out now. It's fine.
For minimum goddamn damage.
Oh my god.
I know your pain.
Ouch.
So yeah, that's me.
Alright, then we'll go to Vandrel.
Light 'em up.
Alright, let's see. Well, first thing, there's like smoke in this room. Have we
There-
walked through
Yeah.
There is not smoke in this room. That is like sickly plants and rotting compost
so
that covers the ground. Yeah.
got it.
But it is thick. Any areas except this very small path here along the side of the wall is going to be difficult terrain in the room.
Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna walk in here on the side, and we're gonna hit things. with-
Okay. I bet you are. You're going to do it so good.
I am. I'm gonna do it with my longsword.
Ooh.
Or no, it's the greatsword now.
Ooh.
Um,
You got to put your shield away. Ooh. Uh-oh.
my shield's been away.
Uh-oh.
Hit.
27 definitely hits.
Awesome. Do I have spell slots? I don't. Well, I do, but I don't at the same time.
There's a lot of smiting going on.
There was some
There.
smiting that happened.
Was.
Yeah, and Dorsey was very happy to smite.
She's very smite.
Undead and fiends deserve smiting.
I mean, it
Yeah,
was bone devils and no crazy
We'll call it
adults.
a normal one.
Alright, 12 slashing. Chops right into this thing, giving it trimming the bushes, as it were.
And then another one. Ooh, I don't hit him.
A 13 is not going to hit. You're also just like, it's hard. Some of the angles that you come at this thing, you're just bounced off by this surprisingly lush growth. It seems to have sprung from this mass of just green, rotting vegetation.
And then I'm gonna shield the thing myself.
Okay, Shield of Faith. Very nice. Get that AC up. Alright. This creature is going to shamble in this direction towards the person that tried to hit it first. And as it raises up, it slams down twice. But a 10 and a 15 are both going to miss you, Sprocket.
Correct.
You see this thing moving through the undergrowth and rises up by you, Vandrel, and tries to slam down twice on you. A 26 and a 21.
26.
Okay, that's going to be 11 bludgeoning damage.
No. So 11 bludgeoning.
And you save on your con save.
Yep.
Velthek.
Alrighty. Immediately coming over with the Channel Divinity Twilight Sanctuary. I need to double check. Been so long since I've done it. Alright, that's an action, I guess.
You know, it's bonus action.
Wait,
Or spiritual.
no, the Channel Divinity Twilight Sanctuary is an action. The Steps
Okay.
of the Night is the bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't hear you say you were doing that.
And then, dropping a spiritual weapon behind this thing to take that full vantage.
Alrighty.
Sweet. Well, an 18 hit.
An 18 will hit, yes. Which one are you attacking?
The one immediately across from Sprocket.
Okay. 18 does hit for
Ignore
11
this.
force damage.
Turn off my Divine Strike.
Very nice.
That is me.
Alright, Annette. She's been trapped in a room for some time. She's going to Magic Missile, the same one that Sprocket is hitting. 2, 3, at second level. For 9, 11, 13 force damage. Blasting shrubbery into the air. You guys- Very nice. You see this last one shamble over, and it is going to direct first one attack at Sprocket, and then one at Vandrel.
Is it
Us.
fit in between friends there?
It does. You see that they're all like seeming to merge together and enveloping each other's spaces. The greenery just meshing, like almost like slime and less like plant matter. A 17 misses Sprocket, and a 19 will miss Vandrel. Siles, your tanks are tanking.
Yeah. Oh, probably gonna take a nap at some point. I'm gonna look over to Vandrel and yell, "Alright, Vandrel, don't show what a demigod can do," and I'll cast haste on him.
Ooh, okay.
Isn't he already hasted?
No.
By what?
He was going to, but we started off.
Okay.
You're so fast.
He's so fast and you attack more times now. And you have more AC, so good on you.
Hell yeah.
And that's my action. I don't necessarily want to use any bonus actions, so that's my turn.
All right, we'll go back to Sprocket at the top of the turn order.
Alright. I will slash at normal. Does 23 hit?
This one up here, a 23 will hit.
Yes. For 8 slashing.
Slashong, as the kids say.
And then punch.
Both of those will hit. That last one is gonna miss.
For another 12.
All right, punching into this thing, knocking shrubbery away to reveal a more a thorny, almost like woody interior to this
And then,
bush-like
okay,
creature.
Stunning strike.
Stunning strike on the last one.
Yeah,
Okay, that is a 21 to save.
I figured it had a good con.
Alright, and that was 12 to Siles and 15 to you, Sprocket.
And we'll go to Vandrel. Vandrel, you're hasted.
Twilight Sanctuary visible.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, but you have Vandal, you have an extra attack, and your AC is +2.
Now I can hit things 3 times. Alright, I'm just gonna hit the same one I was hitting before. I think it was this one.
This, no, this one up here.
Oh, it's that one now? Oh shit.
Yeah, he
And your
moved.
tankier.
Oh,
Yeah, he shifted up to make room for his friends.
I see.
How nice of him.
I find no, there's the
29 definitely hits.
top.
Chop. This thing is now bloodied. If a plant can be bloodied, a 20 hits.
We'll do.
This plant is
I want to
Sapped.
fight it so bad.
It's sappy.
But yeah, I'll smite it. Why not?
Fireball. Oh.
Boom.
For 27. Very
I
big.
guess I could have fireballed.
Good.
Still
I
can.
could have.
Mm.
Yeah, but then I'm out of third level spell slots then.
Ah,
A
damn.
14 is gonna just miss on that last one. This one is not looking healthy at all.
Speed. It's too much. Alright, that's me.
You take 15 temp HP. Alright, Sprocket. 2 slams at your body. An 8 and an 18. Neither matter. Vandrel, 2 slams at your body. A 9 and a 13. Neither matter. Velthek.
Ah!
Yeah, keep some spells in reserve, so I'm going to. Sacred Flame, the top one. We'll keep working that one over.
Super Dexy.
Okay. Dex save for you. That is a 12.
Hell yeah. 6 radiant, and then a stab from the weapon.
A 24 is gonna hit.
10
And more force. This thing is very, very hurt. Couldn't take those 2 attacks again. No, sir.
That is me as I remain in place.
Okay, and that's gonna take a page from your book. Chill Sacred Flame, the same one, and Shield of Faith, Sprocket. Buff the frontliners.
We fist bump.
And it fails with a 13, so that is 10 more radiant damage. This thing is very, very hurt at the top. Middle one is going to see the shiny appear on Sprocket and think it looks tasty. 2 slams, but a 19 and 14 can't hit you. Siles.
I will use a second level spell slot and start casting Scorching Rays, starting at the top one.
Okay.
I will not use my firearm on the top one because I feel like he seems to be closer to death.
A 16 will hit.
12
Okay.
fire damage.
You see that it steams as you hit this green leafy creature as if it was able to partially resist your fire damage. It hurts,
Oh, you
but it
fuck.
does not kill this thing.
I
Just
shoot him-
barely.
I shoot him again.
A 15 will just hit. What does that look like?
Oh, thank God. All right. Yeah, just keep on blasting him with Scorching Rays until they finally cut through and sizzle him down to a shambling pulp. And then on this one over here, I'm gonna use my Arcane Firearm.
I bet you are. You're that kind of guy.
You know what? I will.
13 is going to miss, unfortunately.
Maybe I won't. That's my turn.
Alrighty, we're gonna go to Sprocket. Sprocket, you've got spectral armor and shit.
I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zoom around. I'm still in the bubble. Am I flanking
Yes.
with? Okay. So I'll switch that to advantage. 21
Definitely hits.
Fuck it. Punch, punch, punch.
17 hits, 13 misses, 28 hits.
Oh.
And a crit would give advantage to everybody else.
Hell yeah.
So
18
11
plus
slashing.
31?
Yeah, that sounds right. 13 is 20. So 21 bludgeoning, 11 slashing.
Very nice. Slamming and cutting into this thing from the rear.
And
Not very
everyone
happy
has
about it.
advantage on this new top one.
Until the start of your turn.
Correct.
Vandrel.
Let's go.
Giddy ass.
Ah. Fit. Oh wait, I have advantage.
Get that booty.
Smite.
24 hits.
Sword.
For 12.
I cast sword.
Go
21 will hit again.
again. Sword.
For 10.
Go again.
23 hits.
Sword.
For 14. This thing
More
is
sword.
bloodied by that.
Hell yeah.
That is all my sword for this turn.
I have run out of
Alrighty.
swords.
I have no more sword.
Alas, I have no swords to give.
This one will continue on its route. A 21 will miss Vandrel and a 15 will miss Sprocket. Velthek, you have advantage on this one if you make an attack roll.
Yeah, boy. We'll scooch the spiritual weapon down as well.
Okay.
And keep that sacred flame cooking.
That is a 5. Takes the full radiant damage. 26 hits. For 8 more force. Very harmed is this shambling plant creature.
Keep that nickel and dime going. That is me.
Alright, Annette is going to go for... just, yeah, more Sacred Flame. The Sacredest. 13's gonna fail. 12 radiant damage. It is finally this one's turn. It is going to get out of being flanked. And it's going to go for Sprocket, who just hurt it so much and set it up for failure. A 24, I believe, is gonna hit, but a 12 will miss. You take 11 bludgeoning damage, Sprocket.
Oh.
Siles, it's your turn now.
Temp.
Unfortunately, I'm not willing to use up any more spell slots on this particular fight, so I'm gonna just firebolt that one on the top.
Okay, you have advantage.
Oh, I'll go advantage. All right, that's nice. Come on, what am I? Come on, crit. Nope.
22 is gonna hit.
So 4 damage.
4 damage.
All right, every little bit.
Every little bit counts. Firing out the firebolt. We go to Sprocket. You guys are in this incredibly exciting fight where you guys are fighting foliage that doesn't fight back, essentially.
We're just clearing house. So.
Yeah, I'll. Oh, that should only be normal. My apologies.
Alright, 21 hits.
And then punch.
25 hits, 18 hits as well. Yowza, this thing is not healthy after that at all.
16 bludgeoning, 13 slashing.
Very nice. Are you good where you are? You chop out at this thing, trimming the hedges once more. This is a very small mound that remains.
I'm hoping that it's like vulnerable to slashing damage, which would make sense because it's a plant, but not everything in 5e makes sense. So.
No, cats still don't have dark vision. It's where we live in a hellscape. Vandrel.
Juicy 15 for your sprocket.
Alright, smack.
Ooh, that's
Sword.
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 You gonna try?
I'm gonna try. I'm not
The
gonna.
crit
take that
fail's
time.
gonna miss. A
I'm gonna
28's
take
gonna
that
hit. What does that look like?
Just like chop it up. I'm trimming the hedges at this point. Right?
Hey now.
So I'll walk here so that the spiritual weapon can get advantage when the time comes. And then I'll use my last turn on.
23's gonna hit. Excuse me. For 16 more.
Really shearing it down right now, you know.
Yeah, first hit into this thing, and you made it a big one.
All right, that's me.
Okay, you're going to get 2 slam attacks for your trouble. A 26 and a 23.
26.
11 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
No, the temp.
And you are still saved. And Belthek, we're back at you.
We're cooking.
Let him cook. 16 saves. 27 hits.
Make
7
up-
force damage.
That is me
All
as
right.
I hold my position.
Inette going for the same. 13 fails. 8 more radiant. We go around and around and around we go. Siles.
Dropping the enemies to the floor.
Pew pew.
17's
Oh.
gonna hit. Oh, you would not
Sure.
have advantage, but a 15 is
I
gonna still
understand.
hit.
Yeah, that I forgot to untoggle it. But yeah.
It's okay. 15 does hit actually. So 12, so 6. Fire damage. Siles, this hurts. It hurts for you. To be so restricted.
Well, I don't feel like using spell slots, so here we are.
This is fair. All right. That is, if that is you, we'll go to Sprugget. So remember that this greenery is all difficult terrain.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I just wanted to move to flanking with
Makes sense.
Vandal.
We'd love to see it.
So let's see. Stab, miss. Jesus.
10's, yeah, definitely gonna go, but an 18's gonna hit, as well as 23.
For 14 bludgeoning.
Punching and crunching into this thing relentlessly.
Stomping it, yeah.
Vandrel,
Yep.
take it out, please. End it and our suffering.
Remove plant. Make salad.
Ride plant. Life good.
Okay. Plant fight back. Kill
Kill
plant.
plant. Eat salad. Life good.
Plant gone.
Think about
plant.
plant. No regret.
Eat.
Oh.
Okay.
10 slashing on a 27, more than chops into this thing, bloodying it. 23's gonna hit.
Wacko.
12 more.
25.
All right, that also hits. You're chopping for 12. Very, very hurt. If you get to do that again, it will not survive.
Alright,
It's-
well, I can't.
It's gonna try and fucking stop you.
13
Two
potential.
slams at your ass. A 20 and a 15, neither matter. You are a soldier of God. You have the power of anime on your side. Delthek.
Don't
Power
forget your
both
13 temp, Andrew.
Oh, yes.
Give you that good juice. The cook.
Belthek. Alright, it takes the 5 radiant. On a 15, it fails. 27 hits again. Stop rolling 27s.
No,
Oh, that being said, I should give
I'm
myself,
reserving my 20s for something important.
I should give
Alright.
myself that 11 back because I had a 10 that I didn't use. Cool.
And I'm going to shuffle forward just a little bit.
Okay. Annette rolls. It gets a 2. 8 more radiant damage. Siles. It's so hurt. 15's just gonna hit. 6 more fire damage. Burning into this thing. It is just wood left. If that is you.
Use me.
Sprugget. Save us.
It didn't hit me right when I was tapping it.
No.
Cool. Let's see.
Nice.
I'll take a little crit action, even if it is minimum damage on the first part.
15 crunch.
Punch.
28
Oh,
crunch.
shit.
16 crunch.
Oh, crunch.
What does that look like?
I imagine just like hack through it and then just start punching into it until it's not moving.
Congratulations, you have all survived my shambling mount puzzle.
Well, the answer was violence.
Yeah.
Styles, as you let go of the spell, you watch as Sprocket goes, "Gah!" and like all the lights all over his body dim for a moment.
I wasn't hasted. That
Oh,
was
I'm so sorry, Vantrol. My apologies. Sprocket had the Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
I have a question. With the seeing into the ethereal plane and knowing that some of us have spirits with us, do I see those?
No.
Alright. Curious.
You can't see my ghost lantern? My
Well,
lantern
I mean,
ghost?
she's right there.
Alright. So, do we want to work our way up from the 5th floor or go back to the 1st floor and work our way down?
Probably work our way down. Not to be negative on the prospect of it, but a lot of it seemed to connect with the trials.
I forgot we went through a secret door.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah, because I didn't know how we'd
Tunnel.
get down here if we didn't have the secret door.
Right, I forgot. It's been a while. I just forgot we had that secret door. So I saw. I was like, a secret, and I remembered we went through.
And we cleaned up all the psychic ooze.
I will be right back. I'm just going to use the restroom.
Through the mountain, secret tunnel.
You know what this means is we're gonna have to pay attention to every plaque we see on the floors now.
Yeah, pretty much. But we were already doing that.
So you
I
guys,
don't know. We bypassed the 5th one. We didn't look at anything on this floor.
Well, that's what I mean, is because we had the back doors, is the only reason why we got
I
this
know.
far
I
around.
know. Yeah.
I'm sorry, my friend.
Are you though?
No, I really wanted to go through all I'm a masochist like that. I like seeing the entirety of the dungeon.
all right, you make your way all the way back to the top of the stairs to the 2nd floor.
Yeah. Here's all the death and carnage we visited upon these people. Is there still a pile of melted animals in the corner from the water we tested?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Good times, good memories.
All is right in the world.
As
So,
I'm right ahead, I realize
if we got the triangle one from up there, then I guess we need to get one from this floor.
Somewhere.
Yeah, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th floor, I believe we haven't gone yet. But I don't know if this 2nd floor that we're in connects to the rest of the 2nd floor. We might have to go back out to that main stairway.
Yeah, there's the secret over here.
Yeah, right over here.
Ow. Alright then. Don't drink the water.
No, yeah, we were there. We were all there for that. One of those rats turned into a lady rat. It was weird.
Just a reminder, it was bad.
As you guys pass this large, iron gate right here, as you walk by it, 3 oval holes are carved in this 9-foot wide, 9-foot high stone door at human head height. As you approach and pass by, 3 humanoid heads stick out of the holes, each covered in putrid flesh and gnashing on an iron bit bolted to a chain bridle. Zombies with metal bars between their teeth gnash and moan at you guys, trying to push their heads farther through these small, cutouts no bigger than their skulls, trying to bite at you, but they are unable to get close.
Oh, good. Lovely. Beautiful. I'm so glad we're here.
See?
So, just as a quick recap for this floor, what was the
ring
thing?
Yeah, the ring is a path to another tomb. The dead abhor sunlight. Only a jewel can tame the frog. But yes, we know you're there, heads. You can stop gnashing. Bow as the dead god intoned, or bow as the dead god intoned, and into darkness descend.
I would imagine the dead not looking sunlight could be those things there.
And between every word, just
Do we have any sunlight to show them? Also, there's a lot of dead things in this too. It might not necessarily be main dead things.
shut up! And I go and I like hit one in the face with the back of my sword. Like, shut up!
It tries to bite your hand.
Are they like actual like heads on necks going through holes, or are they like heads like decapitated heads on sticks?
Imagine one of those like tourist things where you come up and you put your head through to get your picture taken.
Oh my fucking
Okay.
god.
But on the other side is the zombie with the fucking horse bridle teeth.
I swear, if I don't die, this place is gonna give me nightmares for years.
Can't even hear myself thinking here. Fuck.
Yeah, let's move away from the fucking heads.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, I see a sarcophagus. Do we want to go investigate it?
I see a head. Was there anything about an emerald head?
Head.
It's an emerald head with horns.
Oh, so did.
Oh, that was there was a bad thing in that on level 1. Remember the thing reached out at us from one of those masks?
Yeah, there was the
Was
weird
that-
shadow at the gate.
Was that the first thing we ran into? Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
it was the first floor.
There's no warning about a green devil head, so...
Let me imagine they're all pretty bad.
Alright, if we find a dead god, remember to bow. If we find a frog, give him a jewel.
Still have that gray jewel from the desk.
Alright, who wants to go first?
I guess I will.
Alright.
Big brass balls socket. Sprocket.
Brass socket.
Hey, I'm squishy. I would die in like a hit.
Hey, I gotta
Sprocket,
heal.
as you...
I see a leg.
Yes, as at this four-way intersection, the corridors to the north and south begin to curve upwards. If you poke around, you can see that they curve upwards out of sight, like as if the tunnel becomes more and more steep until they're straight up, but with no rails or steps to allow them to be climbed. You see the corpse of a half-human, half-goat creature in robes that sprawls 10 feet up to the north. It grips a staff tipped with a bronze goat's head.
That's nice. I'm just gonna keep walking.
Could that be the ring as a path to another tomb?
Well, we were supposed to bow to it.
Assuming that's the god, we don't know if that's a god. That could just be a dead guy. I mean, for safe measure, I'll bow
Styles.
towards the corpse. Yeah.
Yeah, Styles, as you stop and are regarding it, you hear the voice of your lantern in your mind. Oh, no, that's Devlin. Oh, God. What happened to him?
I don't know. I'm so sorry. He does not look well.
This is
He did.
Oh, God. You can see that he like, it looks like he has a few crossbow bolts sticking out of him.
Does it look like they came from a kind of trap he put up, or was he like running away and they were shot in the back?
It's hard to say. You would have to go over and try and climb up or something and try and inspect the body. What's weird is that, like, despite it lying on the floor, the angle of the floor at that point is tilted as if he should be sliding down towards you, as it angles up farther and farther the farther you go.
That's fucking spooky.
Does it look like it's like shifting to a ring formation?
Perhaps if you look around, you see both sides are going up. I mean, perhaps they go all the way up and meet at the top, but you can't see from this position.
So if the warning is accurate to this, then this path leads to another tomb.
So we go up. Question? No?
Well, we don't need
I
to go
mean,
to
like he should be following, but he's not.
Sprocket, I'll just say, as you're standing there, you can smell the room past you. It smells strongly of wine.
None of the warnings said anything about wine. But that might not be a great thing either.
Were any of the 9 gods drunkards?
I don't know about drunkards. I think alcohol was mentioned in them, but I don't know.
I guess we can check this room and then the.
All right, Starfallen, we're gonna come back once we check that other room. But I have a feeling we're gonna come back and then we'll check, see what happened to your friend there. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Until we at least recognize what's up with the stairs that defy gravity over there.
Okay, let me describe this next room then for you guys. This room smells of wine. On a checkerboard marble floor, a gilded coffin sparkles in sunlight streaming down from the chamber's vaulted ceiling, which arches 12 feet overhead. 4 huge stone gargoyle heads, their mouth agape, protrude from the walls, 2 on the north and 2 on the south walls. As Sprocket steps in, you hear the voice of Moa in your head, Velthek. This tomb does not match any of my brethren. There are no signs of any of them.
So no signs at all for this one.
You can see like the sarcophagus is gilded and beautiful, but it doesn't have any symbols of the animals like the other ones did.
Does it have any symbols at all, or is it just blank?
It has symbology that matches the walls, horrific deaths and blights and famines and tragedies.
Well, it is. I could hazard a guess, maybe a key thing in there, but
Or this is the dead god, because he's in a tomb.
I'll bow and back out.
possibly.
Because we are on a specific mission for keys and no key. Because the other skeletons were just hanging out in, you know, yeah.
Alright, well, let's keep in mind in case they decide to change their mind, then they are. No. I think we should talk about the stairs before we go, because this seems to be another path.
Yes. For that.
So I will step up here and see, like, does my body shift with the steps I'm taking?
You step up and it doesn't feel like you're walking up an incline. And as you take another step forward, a little bit closer, everybody can notice it's slight, but Siles is standing rather than straight up from your perception with his feet slightly out forward, like Michael Jackson.
Well, then,
Alright then.
seems
I see.
I'm gonna hold the lamp up to this man for Starfallen to investigate.
Yeah, as you inspect his remains, he was killed by wounds from axes and crossbow bolts.
Sorry, Starfallen. Sure, he came here with the best intentions of trying to find and free you.
The tomb doors, probably.
Do you want to search him for any items that he might have?
Starfallen, are you going to be offended if I search your friend for anything that could help us?
No, there's nothing. I guess he won't need it anymore. Sorry, he was
No.
my friend.
I am sorry for your loss. I will be as respectful as possible. And I'd like to roll investigation to look through his pockets, please.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll leave it at 15.
Okay. You find a journal, ink stained, and actually not in his clothing, but on the ground underneath his chest, as well as a ink pot that never runs dry, and a spell book containing these spells.
Oh, if only I was a wizard.
There is also the staff with the the iron head of a goat.
Ooh.
And as you pick up the journal, you can see that it was like partially open to the last page, and you see this.
Oh.
To those who find this, know that I, Devlin Bashir, am the last surviving member of the Company of the Yellow Banner. The warlord Raznasi stripped us of our weapons and threw us in here on the orders of his master, Acerarak. I can only imagine our souls are to be fed to his phylactery. Alas, it seems he has won. Our company was separated after the incident with the four-armed gargoyle. Tomb Guardians tore Seward to pieces, and with him we lost the Starfallen. Our quest was a failure. Even if we'd found the eye, the elf princess was gone. My friends wouldn't have lasted long without their weapons, especially when a doppelganger in our midst, as Seth suspected. Of course I kept my staff. I'm sure Brixton would have seen some humor in that. Gentle reader, let a dying man offer you one piece of advice. Acerarak is a trickster who desires nothing but your soul. His riddles may help you, but in the end, his final secret always leads to your doom. Temura, save us all.
Oh boy.
And the bottom of the page is soaked in ink as if the ink bottle fell over on it.
I'm gonna pocket his journal and the spell book. So there's a four-armed gargoyle we have to look out for. Potentially a doppelganger, unless the doppelganger was the guy we shot.
That's probably the guy we killed, yeah.
It could have been the guy we killed. Maybe the divination magic was that they replaced the doppelganger's memories with Veltek's memories.
Either way, but I've disposed of that thing. Exactly happy with the idea that they do everything that was doing, saying, demonstrating.
Hey,
Tell me something only the real Velvet would know.
You're a bitch.
That's not me. I didn't do anything.
No, but I was saying it to the one that it mattered to.
Ah, true.
hey, Starfallen, do you know anything about his staff? Was it magical in nature, or was it just a staff?
Oh, yeah, it's actually kind of a funny story, or it was. He he wasn't always a goat man. He was just a human, but he found that staff one day, and it turned him into that. He kept it because it was powerful. He could destroy enemies with just a few hits of it.
So it turned him into a goat, and in return, it gave him not spells, just
Powers.
the ability to destroy things quickly.
It the way he described it is it was a staff designed with the sole purpose of striking and hitting his foes.
I know someone who went.
I mean, Vandal or Sprocket, unless you don't want to turn to a goat, that might be very useful for you.
Yeah, I think I'm good on transformations for now.
I mean, you're already a lion. What's a goat?
Well, I'm not a lion right now, but
No, that's my point though. You change forms constantly.
that doesn't mean I want to.
What's another form?
Tell you what, how about you take it and you turn into a goat? Sound good?
No, I don't whack things with a stick. That's mainly what you
Well,
and
I don't
Sprocket do.
This stick either. This is a
Like-
sword.
Like what Velthic's
Is it?
sister had?
What?
Is this like what Velthic's sister had? This is a net.
Which
Yeah,
is
almost.
Seems like it.
The monk one.
she didn't turn to a goat though.
Staff of striking.
I didn't remember if her staff was specifically a magical item. I thought she just hit hard.
Oh,
No, she had a staff of striking.
Okay.
That shit reverberated with fucking power.
Mm.
Yeah, she helped send. Never mind.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Out of character. She helped send Azaka to the
She
Shadow Realm.
broke that shit off in
She
Azaka's
did
ass.
send
Yeah.
Azaka to the Shadow Realm.
Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my
Azaka
fucking
Shadow Realm.
god!
Now you can't get mad because it was out of character.
Yeah, I don't know.
It never happened.
I don't know if Sprocket's interested in a staff of striking.
Maybe it won't. Sprocket, you want to turn to a goat?
You want to
No.
get goated?
Would you be a ghost with a ghost? Would you be a goat with like robot parts or like?
I mean, if he's not going to use it, then I will give it a try.
Are you sure?
The other issue is that's not one of my Kensei weapons, so
It wouldn't be worth it. Yeah.
Can't any monk weapon be a Kensei weapon if it's like a monk weapon? I think
no,
for a staff.
Kensei weapons are specific. I have to pick. So like I picked a sword, and I picked a longbow, and I picked a dagger.
So what limitation does that give? It means you can't deft strike, right? Without it.
Yeah, I can only deft strike with the Kensei weapons. I believe the agile parry is limited to like wielding a Kensei weapon and in one hand.
When can you change your Kensei weapons?
That's a good question. Let me check. Probably at a level, I would guess.
Oh, well, if only you guys were close to one of those.
I also have no desire to turn into a goat, and I'm not touching a cursed artifact, so that thing can fuck off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I
Oh.
don't think I.
I'll take it then.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
want,
if you make an unarmed strike as part of an action on your turn, and while holding a Kensei weapon, you get the agile parry for the +2 bonus to AC.
Gotcha.
It doesn't actually say that you can change your Kensei weapons, so
Oh, really?
that would be a you as the DM choice.
Oh.
Question.
Hmm.
You think?
Yes,
Do
sir.
you think that since it turned him into a goat, you think he got better at climbing mountains, or is that like not a thing?
Starfallen? I hold the lantern. Did he get better at climbing mountains when he turned into a goat?
When you reach 6th, 11th, and 17th level, you get an additional type. What level are you guys about to hit?
10th.
10, I think.
Mm.
Plus, I was also thinking of multi-classing, like fighter.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Mm-mm.
I would let you swap it on a level if you want, if that changes how you feel about this thing. That said,
Like, if that were a staff of striking that weren't, as I can see, cursed,
Turn you into a goat.
yeah, I have no desire to turn into a goat, so.
That's the deal breaker. The goat part is the deal breaker.
sir.
Because I don't know if that's gonna, like, take away my Warforged stuff.
Will it turn into a war?
You don't know?
I don't want to become a satyr.
If you guys would like to try and examine the object at all, I could try and tell you guys
Oh, yeah,
more. This is just what the
none of
Starfallen
us-
knows.
None of us have identify at the moment prepared. So unless you'll let me do like an Arcana to try to check if there's a curse on it, or like
I
see
would-
if there's any signs of curse.
Detect magic paired with an Arcana check, I would allow it.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll take 10 minutes for the detect magic. And
Can
then
I
I'll
assist
cast
with this?
I would allow it.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Ooh, that's. Ooh. I'll make that a 17.
Okay. With a 17, you can definitely tell that it has additional curses, or an additional effect, that being the curse, to the normal effects that a Staff of Striking would have. You're not sure how quickly the transformation like this would take place. You might be able to ask the Starfall in that, but the magic itself does seem more limited than what she said. You might be able to surmise that some types of creatures would be unaffected by this. What those are with a 17, you're not 100% sure. But it is like a goat head, and goats are commonly associated with devils. Maybe like someone who's a tiefling might not be able to turn.
Alright.
Someone who's
Oh.
maybe inorganic.
Starfallen, did he immediately turn into a goat when he picked it up, or was it like a gradual change over time?
Like 3 days total. There were changes that started on the first day, though. He got all furry first, and then he grew horns, and then on the last one, he got the hooves and.
Ah, yes, turning into or being a furry always starts as a joke.
It always starts with the fur.
It always starts as a joke, and then it's not.
And Beltic, it's your call. I don't know how often you're whacking things, but if that's an option you want, it seems to be yours for the taking.
Oh, if anything, we put it in the bag of holding for now.
What's the staff called specifically again?
Staff of Striking.
You
Staff
guys want to know goat cursed staff?
with goat.
You
curse,
could put Devlin's Staff of Striking if you prefer.
Go cursed.
Yeah, that would probably be better.
Yeah.
Hey Nate, what's this like golden disc on this wall here?
That's the warning for the second level. That was
Okay.
the plaque that you guys read.
But I think we should check out these stairs first before we.
Yeah, the weird verticality wall thing.
Yeah, unless there's any complaints, I proceed.
Okay, you start walking up, and you guys all watch as Siles walks up and out of sight until he's walking on the wall and disappears. For you, Siles, it seems as if you're walking down a normal passageway. Felthik, are you going with him?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys walk up, and you walk, and you walk, and it's hard to tell exactly how far you've gone. But as you make your way back down, you see the corridor there that goes in 4 different directions. You also don't see Sprocket, Vangel, or Annette, who didn't follow you. The tomb beyond that looks exactly the same.
Does he
Any
see
skeleton key up there?
Do I see a skeleton key up there?
You actually don't hear Sprocket's voice.
Okay, but do I
No.
see? Okay.
No, well, so
Um,
you've walked all the way back around, and you're effectively standing here,
Right.
but you don't see the rest of your party.
All right. So what was the clue again? The
Ring
ring
is
is
a path to
to
another.
path to another tomb. All right. I'll go check and see if any of the rings on the tomb are different. Now that we've gone in a circle.
It appears exactly the same as you move around.
All right. So this presumably isn't related to the dead god. The ring is a path to another tomb, but from what one of you said, it's not one of the animal gods. So whose tomb is this?
Well, seems to entail a lot of death, but it does leave me curious if there's a skeleton in there. One with a key head.
Can I make a history check on the engravings to see if I can decipher anything from them?
The engravings where?
You said there were like depictions and murals about death and stuff around.
Sure.
Did you not?
Yes, I did.
19.
No, I mean it is the same as what covers the tomb on every level. It is these just constant depictions of horrible and varied death in very different kinds, as if paying homage to death itself.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, no one else followed us, so do you think it's worth checking if there's a key head in there?
Considering how dangerous this place is,
It would be a risk.
I think we should.
Like I said, the other skeleton keys were all like out in the open.
Right, but that doesn't mean every skeleton key is like that, though.
True, but why go looking into things before we've seen every room?
Exactly.
All right,
Let's go and see.
whatever you guys want to do.
So you
Like
go
I
back.
said, there's only one other room. It was the one with the zombie heads door.
That was that a door, or was that just a thing in the wall?
It was a door.
It looks like a door based on the map, but
It's a door.
It was a door, yeah.
So Siles of Veltec, you guys are standing in this empty tomb, having this conversation.
Yeah, if we don't want to open the tomb, well, I guess we'll just head back.
Okay, so when you say head back, you go back to this four-way corridor. Which direction do you walk?
Down.
South. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like, because then we'll come back around and end
Full
up where we
circle.
were, I feel like. Yeah.
All right. As you guys come back down, you can see Vandrel and Annette waiting for you. Sprocket comes back around the corner. You guys were gone for a while.
Hmm.
What's
Really?
up there?
Define a while.
Like 10 minutes.
Really? It felt like only a minute for us. It was the tomb. It looked like they had same the markings that it had before. There wasn't anything different about it. But
Wait a minute.
presumably, what?
We didn't check the other way.
What do you mean didn't check the other way? Like go down that way instead of that way?
Not entirely. They weren't here, and that still in existence. Something to check again after we check what's over here first, but it might have changed everything.
Oh. Yeah, oh god. The implication being there's a whole other second dimension to this fucking temple. Jesus Christ.
Second floor, yes.
Well, alright, well, last time we fucked around with that, there was a demon inside it. Do you want to fuck around with that again?
I'm not looking for a key.
Not really at all, no.
Alright, why don't we go through your last story that we haven't checked out then yet?
Smartly.
Who wants to fuck with the heads?
I prefer fucking with the undead heads. Yeah, that seems about right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who wants to fuck with them? I guess cut them off.
You probably shouldn't
There's
do
no warning.
that.
There's no warning about the heads in this warning, so presumably they're just heads that are,
Well, I mean,
so
the
fucked
dead.
up the way they're portrayed. There's
The
a
dead
lot. All
or
right.
sunlight. I'd imagine.
Well,
it's
do you have sunlight?
Well, no, but I mean, like,
I
it
could
has to be.
I could turn undead.
I mean that might help the undead problem. That's not a sunlight problem. Okay.
I could make
I hold the ghost lantern up to them, see if any light will affect them.
Nope.
Okay.
Is it an issue of radiance? Maybe it's.
Maybe you want to try something radiant based.
I just stabbed one of the heads with my jacket.
Okay, you can see 3 heads poking out of the wall. Which one are you gonna? The closest one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Roll the hit.
Yeah, sure.
Do I have advantage since it's
Yeah.
quasi-immobilized?
Yeah, you're just stabbing through a hole. Just essentially give me damage. Yeah.
Shing, 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 shing.
25 hits. Stab it for 7 right in the eye. You pull out like a putrid eye that splits.
Okay.
You can hear like clanking of chains as they're moving around, like as it like reels back and then pulls forward again.
Well, does anyone want to try to procure some kind of sunlight or radiant, or are we just gonna keep stabbing them?
I don't have anything.
We will, I guess, try a sacred flame.
Yeah, try a sacred flame.
See if they enjoy some tasty, tasty radiant damage.
A 6 will fail.
Oh.
It does not look happy. You've bloodied this zombie, burning and scorching it with radiant flame. But it does not pull away. It seems enticed by all of the fresh flesh that is on this balcony. 21 stabs.
Yeah, I guess this is
12
going to...
piercing. Let me see if it fortitudes. It does not. You kill that zombie. It falls to the ground with a heavy sounding clank.
Well, I just
As you can like peek through that hole, Sprocket, now you can see that these zombies are chained to a pulley that is bolted to the ceiling on the south side of this door.
So then, yeah, turning them would have made the door open because they'd be walking away and pulling it.
Well, we still can.
Yeah.
We still turn them.
We could probably also lift the door, maybe? You guys are pretty
Yeah.
strong if we're just gonna kill them.
Well, we
Yeah.
only killed one, and now we know how they work. So if we want to try to turn them dead, I should still... 2 of them should still be able to pull it, even if one of them's dead, right?
This is a
I
big
don't know.
door.
I
Might be
feel like
perfect.
one zombie wasn't gonna make or break difference.
I don't know.
Well, let's give it a try then. So, clasp my amulet of Saros and turn undead.
Okay, that is wisdom saves, yes?
Yes.
Alright, a 12 and a 6. Both fail, I believe.
Yes, because it would be my spell DC.
Okay, they both turn and begin to flee in the opposite direction. You hear a clanking and a clicking, and you see the bottom of the door jerk, but not be like raise all the way up before it slams back in the door, and you hear the sliding of the zombie's feet on the ground. Seeing this door move and seeing how thick it was by looking at the bottom when it raised up, this door must be 1,000 pounds. 3 zombies may have barely been able to do it, but it'll probably take 2 or 3 of you to lift this thing.
Alright then, let's go. I will grab the bottom and start trying to lift.
Okay, your
Yeah,
strength
help.
score is what?
Pretty fucking meaty. 18.
Oh, okay. With you and the 2 zombies, the door begins to slowly raise up. And as Vandrel, you're gonna come over and help, you
Yeah.
said? As you set your shoulder to it, you are both able to throw the door open. And before we roll initiative for you to see how long the zombies are feared, I will
Sorry.
describe this room. 6 glass cauldrons, brimming with humanoid bones, line the walls of this tomb, at the center of which stands an ancient chariot bearing a bronze sarcophagus with treasure strewn atop it. Paintings on the chariot's body show a tall bird with a long, sharp beak. On the south wall, a bronze shield bears the embossed image of a Chultan warrior carrying a spear. Below, an inscription that reads, "Bow before no one." 4 bronze statues stand on pedestals to either side of the shield. They depict Chultan warriors, one holding a sword, 2 with spears, and 1 missing its face. Vandrel, you hear nervous Obalaka. The cauldrons contain the bones of Papazottl's most zealous devotees. They might even seek to protect him, even if they're dead.
Head God says that these bones might be a little bit fanatic in nature.
Oh, good. You should be used to that.
Velthek, you also see one other important thing. There is a skeleton that turns as you enter the tomb. It is large, taller than your average humanoid because of its elongated skull, which is carved into the shape of a square key. We're gonna roll initiative. The zombies have been turned for 2 turns, I'm gonna say. Well, yeah, sorry. I cut you off.
We found it.
You find it in it. Congratulations.
Well,
Found it down. And without having to fuck with the scary sarcophagi.
I am not doing great initiative tonight.
Oh, fuck. All of my tabs just closed themselves.
No.
Or minimized themselves, whatever. Still fucking pissing me off. God damn it. Stay. Okay, Rocket,
Well,
net.
you're doing all that. I will do that.
Okay, you watch as the skeleton key darts to the side out of view. You hear the grinding of stone twice. Sprocket. These zombies are both turned, however they are chained to the wall here.
I thought you said there was a skeleton key in here.
There was.
To your left, somewhere, stone grinding. Clearly fucking wall shit.
Okay, well, I'll run over here and use my wand of secrets.
It points at the wall directly next to you.
I look for a switch.
Okay, perception or investigation, whichever is better at advantage. And I'll give you a +5. With a 21, you discover what appears to be a secret door. Reaching for the hidden mechanism to open it in the frescoes of the wall, you open it and you see a scared-looking skeleton on the other side of the door. It jumps, its bones rattling.
Can I do anything to him?
Yeah, no, that was just an object interaction.
Okay, cool. Then I'll 23.
Definitely hits. Crunch into it for 10 bludgeoning. It's more than bloody as you punch half of its ribcage away. Or slash it with your longsword, excuse me. 13 and 24 are both gonna hit. Yeah, you shatter this thing, grabbing the skull from the air as it falls. Please mark down the square skeleton key.
Yeah, boy.
And then I want to leave out of here as quickly as possible.
Okay, alright. So you were where? You were like right here? So, 10, 20, 25, 30, 40. You're at 50 feet of movement right there.
Yeah, that I'll be able to run out on my next turn. But
Oh, okay. I thought. My apologies. Velthek, then. The zombies are both turned. You see the shrine of what was told to you is Papazottle's tomb.
And I'll also yell, I've got the key, I'm coming out.
Okay. I will just briefly, as well, describe this area that you see, Sprocket. There are ancient cobwebs that fill this narrow corridor, whose midpoint features an arched alcove. Within the alcove, there is a dusty bottle on a table. The far end is the backside of what appears to be another secret door. Just so you know. Velthek, what would you like to do?
You need more time?
Well, I need to get out.
Alright then, make it fast. I will continue to hold the door.
Okay. Zombie is turned, it can't move, it dodge actions. Vandrel?
Alright. How can we stop her? They want me to just kill a zombie.
They are helping you hold the door open currently.
So then, no. I'm just gonna keep holding the door.
Okay.
I can't. Do it.
Annette is gonna run over. Should we kill the stuff, or are we just gonna get Sprocket out?
Get
Well,
Sprocket
they're
out
I think we
first.
Sprocket out.
Okay.
Hold the door open, so just get him out.
Annette's gonna hold her action to Sacred Flame anything that attacks Sprocket. Styles.
Is this one of the zombies holding the door open, or is this one of the zombies
Yes.
attacking Sprocket?
There are no zombies attacking Sprocket.
Alright, then yeah, I guess I'll just do the same. Hold my action to firebolt whatever attacks Sprocket.
Okay. Then we're on Sprocket's turn.
Damn.
Okay, gonna run.
This is very epic music for essentially what's going on. It's just like, go, go, go!
He tried to run away, man.
I think I can move there if I need to.
That's
dagger.
fine. That's fine. You come running out holding the skull in your hands. If you guys just let go of the door, that's fine if that's what your plan is.
Yeah.
I believe it is.
Pretty much.
All right, there is the grinding and a clanking, and the door slams shut. You hear the skittering, sliding feet of the zombies as they're pulled back to the door, moaning and still trying to pull away. You can see them pulling uselessly at the chains.
I mean, that was the last room. Where the fuck was the frog? We didn't see any frogs on this floor.
It might have been in the inverted tomb.
There was a
Sprocket can tell
frog
you
in the tomb?
And Sprocket can also tell you that there was another secret door in that room.
Oh. Alright.
Well, was
we got
Papa Zodal a frog?
Who?
A bird. Judging by the paintings, the story. Iblis?
Yes.
Oh, right. Well, here, somebody take this from me because I already have two and I don't want to hold them all.
Sure, I'll put it in the back holding. Which key is this?
The square.
Where?
Okay. Put it in the bag of holding. Right, third floor then?
Gosh, job done.
Yeah.
It's meant to go faster than expected.
Well, let's hope the other two are as fast.
Which stairs?
Well, this seems to lead directly to the third floor. I presume we should go that way?
Assume so.
At the very least, that'll take us right to the plaque so we can look out for any shenanigans.
Time to find a clue.
Do 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 do.
Diddly-diddly-diddly-doo.
Oh, Sprocket, if you want to go first.
I'm good either way.
All right.
Let's fucking go.
You guys, if everyone is ready, if everyone agrees, you all do the thing.
We all agree to do the thing. Let's go kill a
Good thing
skeleton
we
head.
die.
Let's go die, everybody. Let's fucking go.
Yeah! Yeah!
Woo! All right, you guys make your way down the stairs to the next level.
Oh!
Best bachelor party ever.
As you see the next warning opposite you on the hall, Siles, you also step out and you're able to see a hallway. Let me describe this area first.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, please. What
What
horror?
What fresh
What's this
horror?
purple shit? What's the purple horror that we're probably standing right now?
It's hard to say. What you do see here is two hulking figures stand in alcoves along this long hall facing each other. Armor is bolted onto their flesh and they wear bucket helms and spiked gauntlets. Iron collars around their necks are connected by a spiked chain that stretches across the corridor. You also see this strange purple mold sprouting across the floors, walls, and ceilings. It smells like rotting corpses, and as you walk near a patch, it releases a cloud of spores that seem to dissipate and fall away.
You
I
sneeze.
immediately cover my mouth.
Okay. As you do, a host of tiny eyeballs emerge from the mold and then close and disappear.
Oh!
Okay,
Okay.
I hate this floor. All right, guys, don't touch the mold. Don't go down this hallway. There's dudes in bucket heads.
You step over to the plate set into the wall. It
Fuck yeah, I
says,
do.
walk through water with weapon in hand. Slake your shadow at the font. The vulture is the first step. Write the gods. The walls of history tell all.
All right. Well, it doesn't look like any of that's relevant to where we are immediately.
No, but I do hate most of it.
Oh, I hate everything
Only,
about
only
it for
most of it.
sure.
Most of it is all you hate.
I mean,
You must have a really.
the design is kind of cool.
You know what? No, the design is good. Look,
Are you?
it tells us to vulture the first step. That means it is a clue to a trap that would probably kill. So that is a good thing. It's a very good thing to spot.
Are you really critiquing the architecture in this place right now?
No.
What the fuck are you talking about, Continue Archer? We're trying to live. What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
This thing presumably telling us how to survive to some extent. So that's a good
What
thing.
does that have
That's
to
why
do
we're
with-
looking out for it.
What does that have to do with the design?
Okay. Well, it looks like past the
Design.
bucket heads, there's some doors and a alcove that may lead somewhere.
You people need help.
So 2 passageway options over here.
Yeah, no one's even you're the one talking about the design. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But
That's
yeah,
what
there's.
Annette said. What do you mean?
She just said most of it sounds bad. Not all of it. Most of it. That's what you harped on. Most of it.
She said the design's pretty cool.
I don't see you rushing to be first, all the way in the back there, at the top of the stairs.
We're having
you really
some
wa- okay.
choice conversations
Damn.
today.
I didn't know we were doing this. But
Sprocket.
okay.
As you turn
Move
here, you
over.
can see that the north passageway ends at a huge carving of a snarling jackal's head that protrudes from the wall. You can faintly see a chamber visible through the gaps between its fangs.
Okay, another
Hmm.
face door, like we dealt with before.
This one does not look big enough for anyone to crawl through. You can barely see through the gaps in its teeth.
Okay.
All right. Let's check out that corridor down there. As we're walking by these walls, can I do investigation to see if there's any hidden trapdoors
Sure.
that might not be visible? I guess I'll leave it at 16.
Okay. You do not detect anything as you're walking around on this path.
I'm trying desperately to avoid the mold, which is terrifying.
See another pathway leads down. You can now make out below you on what looks like the 4th level these huge statues of 4-armed gargoyles. 4 of them.
Okay, that
Oh,
killed the
boy.
last party. So 4th floor is gonna be fun, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll stealth and peek around the corner.
Okay.
Maybe after the 3rd floor, maybe we find somewhere to sleep before we face the 4th floor. If that's what killed them.
Let's do be a task.
Peek poke. You look around. There seems to be it's just a T intersection. It ends to the west but continues to the east. However, in the north wall of the west part of this tunnel, there is a very small crawlway that a medium creature on all 4s could move through.
So Siles could fit through, no issue.
Mm.
He'd
Any
still have to
medium
crawl.
creature can fit through, sir.
So Silas can fit through. Perfect. Got it.
Any medium creature
I'll peek.
is what I heard.
Okay.
Stealth.
You see still puddles of water cover the floor of this 15-foot wide hallway. The walls are slick with moisture and set with murals showing animal-headed humanoids in armor, most of which appear to brandish real weapons hanging on the walls. A 3-foot high crawlway, similar to the one that you just saw, in the east wall is flush with the floor. At the far end of the hall, a rippling transparent curtain of water fills a stone archway. Beyond the curtain, you see another hallway that looks similar to the one where you stand.
Okay. Walk through the water with weapon in hand.
I
Vandroid?
draw a dagger.
What you doing?
Sorry. I'm like trying to fix something. That's the problem. It's
Or wait, I am a weapon. Can I
This
just
way, right?
walk through it?
Oh wow!
Down, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. It's just PC stuff. It's annoying me.
Andrews is having internal conflict, seeing as there's 3 other people in his subconscious sharing the space.
Did we really
I
go?
hold
Wait, no.
my staff in hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my my sword out.
Yeah,
I'll take
does
my
this
long sword
tune
out.
recognize my blasting rod as a weapon? I'll grab a dagger. I'll take out my dagger. I got one.
Oh,
And now you have a mace, right?
the curtain.
You're gonna what?
Look through this curtain.
You see it looks like a reflection of the area that you're currently standing in reverse, though it does not reflect you or your friends.
Hmm.
So like it goes down or what?
I don't know what you mean by down. Like this water it's like a rippling sheet of still water, like a mirror that's moving, and in its reflection you see another hall that mirrors the one you're standing in.
Oh, walk through water.
Oh, okay.
It's like a curtain. It looks maybe a foot thick, 7 feet high, 10 feet wide.
So presumably that's the water you walk through with weapon
I'm
in hand.
about to just go for it.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
well I'll try and walk through it then.
Yeah.
Okay, if okay.
I
You
don't know
try
how
and
you
step
react to that.
through the curtain of water. You see in the reflection a wave of water coming from the end of the tunnel, and as it slams through the curtain, it hits all of you standing in the hall. Everyone must make me a strength saving throw.
But Nate, I'm bad at strength though.
Don't
Yes.
worry, guys. We got this.
I rolled a 5.
All right.
I'll use my
Anyone
turn.
who rolled, okay.
So I was gonna just clutch onto each other and just walk up low
Yeah.
strength. Just
Less than
Oh, wait, you guys get
15
this, don't you?
is a fail. Okay, so the plus 2.
oh wait, shit, Vulcan, did you roll 13 or 22?
22. I use my once per.
He's once the procession.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyone who
that's
rolled.
smart. Yeah, I'll do my reroll as well.
Okay.
That's smart.
Oh,
All right. Styles and Annette
Yes!
are both going to take 17 bludgeoning damage and are swept to the end of the hall and fall prone. The rest of you who succeeded take half, so 8 bludgeoning damage, and you fall prone but are not swept away. Sprocket, you are unable to pass through the curtain of water. As you all, huh? Yes. You all hear all the weapons like on the walls rattle as the water passes over them, and it seems to flow back down into the floor, the level slowly dropping.
So perhaps they want us to take those weapons on the wall then. Pass through.
Presuming it has much.
Which is nitpicky as fuck, but okay.
Alright. Pick a weapon.
I'm gonna help Annette stand up. And then I guess we'll grab a weapon. How many weapons are on the wall?
There are 6 pairs of weapons. So from south to north,
12.
starting right by you, Siles, you have stork-headed males with hand axes. You then have lizard-headed females with maces. Then panther-headed males with blowguns. Then unarmed hawk-headed females. Then goat-headed males with sickles. And finally, frog-headed females with tridents.
It's my hilarious, just imagine a panther, 2 blowguns, just going.
Maybe it has to
Just
be.
alternating blowguns.
Maybe it has to be the same weapons. How about we take it one at a time? Like we go through one at a time, so that we don't all get swept if it's wrong.
I'm getting out of here. You're gonna just try stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go first if you guys want to.
Well, if it's modern, why not try the trident?
Yeah, so I'll grab like. Wait, are they in sections or are these all of them?
So there are 6 sets. So there's the tridents,
Oh,
the sickles, the unarmed ones, the blowguns, the maces, and the hand axes. All the way.
All the clues said with a weapon in hand. So presumably,
Yeah,
they
I'll
just
grab
want us
one
to
of the maces
weapon.
off the wall.
I'll grab a trident.
Okay, the maces are down here, and the tridents are up here.
Okay, so yeah, I'll grab the mace, and then just walk up to the water, and I guess I'll like put the mace a little bit ahead of me, like sort of hold it up,
Sure.
and I just go, "All right, you ready?"
Ready than ever.
All right, and I try and walk through.
You try and pass through. Another wave of water
Damn it!
rushes towards you. I need strength save for Belfic and Vandral.
All right, well, it's not that.
Belfic, you get +2. Oh dear.
Oh dear. You want to re-roll it? Oh, never
Oh, hi,
mind.
Velvic.
Okay, Velvic, you take 18 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Vandral, you take 9, and you are knocked prone but not blown back.
All right, so it's not that.
All right, so what did you guys grab?
Well, the mace didn't work.
Trident,
Try that. Go for it. I'm gonna go
I'm
through
not
the
sure.
hallway for the moment.
I'm
Yes.
not sure it's gonna work.
This clue is not how all it says is walk through the water with weapon in hand. What? Wait, that doesn't help us as much as it should.
So we tried the mace.
Yeah.
We tried the trident.
No, we didn't.
you try the
trident was not
Oh, we
good.
didn't try the trident. That's true. Do you want to try the trident or should I?
I'll try the trident. Alright, let's
All right, you go for it.
give a soft prayer real quick. Heal myself. I felt like I had more footing with the trident.
You know, if we can lower the pressure so it's not painful, this could be a fun water park ride. Just run up to the wall and go, whee!
Trident in hand. We're gonna try and walk through.
All right, you are able to step through with the trident unharmed.
Hey, look at that logic.
All right, so who held the trident? What animal?
The frog-headed females with trident, the most northern set of
I'm gonna heal myself again.
Yeah.
All right.
Grab a trident and walk through.
Same,
Okay.
I'll grab one.
Though there are
There's
only
only 2 tridents.
yeah,
Oh,
there's
wait,
only
there's
2.
Oh, we have to pass them through or something? Maybe?
No, I think there. What were the other animals? Because I feel like if there's multiple amphibious animals, you just have to grab the amphibious animals' weapons.
There are frog-headed, goat-headed, hawk-headed, panther-headed, lizard-headed, and stork-headed.
Try lizard.
Lizard was mace,
Never
Lizard
mind. Don't
which
try
you know
lizard.
didn't work.
Not gonna work.
Try the
Possibly
stork.
We'll see if you can pass through the trident. I want to see if you guys can pass it. Just.
There are also more tridents on the other side of the wall as
Wait,
well.
how many? So there's 4 tridents in total?
Yes, because the other hallway is a perfect
the next
reflection of the
hallway
first
and
one.
2
Yeah.
is-
Grab those extra
So-
tridents and walk through.
Okay. Velvet comes through with 3 tridents.
All right, awesome. Give me one.
Yeah, these seem to be working.
What's up with these unarmed guys?
Who was an unarmed guy?
The hawk-headed ones. She walks over and she is gonna roll and investigate.
Can I assist her with it? Give her
Sure.
advantage?
Sure.
I do that.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
Hey, do you know what the DC was? It was
is there another-
11.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
She reaches out towards the alcove or towards the unarmed fighter and presses on it, and just touching it seems to cause the wall to shift, revealing a hidden alcove. Hidden in
Oh.
this alcove, you see a crystal eyeball, 1 inch in diameter, a pale purple in color.
what the fuck?
She reaches in and picks it up and goes, "What the hell is that?"
There's an eye.
Damn it, you're just going for it, aren't you?
I guess I picked it up from you guys.
That's fair. But this
I
seems
learned it
very
from watching
different.
you.
Is the other
none
is
of
the other one the same, Siles? The other side?
What other side?
Did she points to the other one?
Oh, that
Mhm.
other side. I guess I'll check out the other side.
You touch it, and in the same way that she did, nothing happens to that one.
No.
Maybe
You got lucky.
Okay, maybe the reflection. Do you want this?
We don't know what that. Sure. I mean, I'll hold on to it just in case it's dangerous.
Okay.
Does the
Why
eye
don't
you-
look at
Roll
us?
Could I roll an Arcana to see if I can decipher anything about it?
Yeah, sure. It marked down a crystal eyeball, pale purple. With a 19, it doesn't
19.
appear magical. It does, however, remind you of a book that you read. The description of a beholder's eyes. It looks very similar to the eye of a beholder, carved as if to resemble it.
Oh dear.
Don't like that.
So, one at a time after this, passing your tridents back and forth, you guys are all able to move to the other side of the hall.
Quick, we check the other one.
Yeah, Velthek, you go over and check right here
Hey boy.
at the unarmed fighter, and you see another alcove. This time, resting on the plinth is a bright green crystal. Please mark down crystal eyeball, bright green.
Sure, I'll hold on to those.
I don't like
Okay.
this. What if that's not even? What if that's not a fake one? What if they're real? What if it's real?
What, like real eyeballs?
Like real beholder's eyes? Yeah.
I mean, as far as I know, beholder's eyes aren't crystals, unless it's
I
some
don't
fucked up
know.
beholder.
Seen one.
Um,
for it.
What color green did you say it was? Just green, or was it
Green.
pale green?
Bright green.
Bright green.
Have you ever
How
seen
many? Probably not. But I've read about beholders. They're not made of crystal.
Okay.
Have you
Well, I
seen
don't
a
know.
beholder?
No, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't be messing with it.
All right, so then maybe none of us are the expert. We'll just have to. For all we know, they just could just be like crystal eyes. That's
Look-
not an uncommon thing to make.
Is this the
Okay,
first
well,
time
I
of
just-
you showing fear of something?
No. No, I'm just nervous. You know, I don't want anybody to get hurt. So I just.
Hmm.
Mm,
Part of me doesn't believe that.
well, if anything, if it's anything about the keys, then These may be needed for some other fucked up statue majigger, so I'm gonna hold on to them. I'll be sure to keep it away from you, so you're not cursed by beholder eyes, and we'll be fine.
They might see you.
Who, the beholders?
You know, always,
The plural beholders?
always watching.
Yeah.
Always watching.
Always watching.
Really don't like all these crawlways.
Yeah, no, they're
Yeah,
kinda
no, me
creeping out.
neither. That being said, they do seem creepy enough that if I was a key-headed skeleton thing,
Would be
the creepiest place I could hide was be in a crawlway.
Yeah.
If I was a key-headed skeleton thing, where would I hide?
Exactly. I mean,
Stealth
if
peek?
I was,
Stealth?
I would hide in the crawlway. It's scary as fuck. Also, that area is mold. Sure, I
Key-headed
dig the mold.
skeleton
I
gang.
mold.
We love keeping keys.
It's not just mold; it's mold with eyeballs in it, which is 10 times
Sprocket.
worse.
What you see right up here is that the corridor turns sharply to the left. At the corner just before the turn, a peephole is carved into the stone wall at the height of 6 feet. It's like right here, if you can see the edge of that.
Peephole big enough for a glass eye.
As you move over to it, you can see magnifying lenses set through the tube of this peephole give anyone who peers through it a view of what looks like a golden medallion and a hieroglyph visible on the dial behind it on the other side of this wall. As you look through, you can see that there is a 6-inch diameter medallion engraved with the face of a horned devil, its mouth agape. Behind the disc, visible through the mouth of the devil, is this hieroglyph. You can see a vulture visible by looking through this thing.
The vulture is the first step.
Also, you guys passed this door here.
Yeah, but the vulture is the first step. So we've been told.
As you step around, Sprocket, you can see the corridor here ends at a block of stone, which is painted, on which, is painted a 7-foot-tall jackal-headed humanoid with a circular gold medallion around its neck. All around the figure are carvings of locusts.
Can I push this at all, or is this a door?
Oh yeah, I see you.
Yes, you.
Oh wait. Oh wait, this.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't like push or anything. As you're investigating it, though, you can see that one of the carved locusts is actually a button.
Before you start pushing stuff, can I investigate it to see if I can discern anything from this mechanism?
You always ruin my fun, Siles.
I'm sorry. We found a perfectly good tomb you could have gladly examined for your own fun, but now when it's something you want to do, oh, now we're ruining your fun. All right, let me look at the fucking buttons.
You're always ruining my fun.
With an investigation, you can't tell exactly what pushing this button would do. It is on. You're not sure.
All right. Well, this was on the thing with the vulture, though, correct?
It is. So yeah, this stone block has a painting of a jackal-headed man, and he's got a gold medallion around his neck, which seems to like come out from the statue. All around the figure that's painted are carvings of locusts in the stone, and one of them can be pressed inwards, so it's on the stone that Sprocket is in front of.
So one of these locusts have a. Where did the vulture? Was it? There was a vulture symbol.
The vulture is the symbol shown through the mouth of the medallion.
Is that a
And the
button,
locusts
or
are
is that...
all around it. No, that one's not a button.
Okay.
The locusts are one of the locusts is a button.
But not the other ones.
Yes.
Alright, I guess go ahead, push the button, and I'm gonna go over here.
Sure, I'll push the button.
Alrighty. You press the button. The stone block sinks into the floor, creating a passageway into the tube.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, dead guy.
4 torches illuminate the stone sphinxes crouched in the corners of this 15-foot high room. The torches cast flickering light across the hieroglyphs, don't move, carved into the tiled floor. At the center of the room, a gold inlaid funeral barge stands atop a 3-foot tall stone dais. Resting on the deck of the barge is a small golden sarcophagus decorated with horned rabbits. A dark shaft opens in the ceiling directly above the barge, while in the south, a corridor is visible through a set of fangs carved into the wall. A skeleton of a dwarf sprawls on the floor east of the barge, clad in a tattered yellow turban, dusty chainmail, clutching a bronze shield. You see this carved into the floor all around it.
Oh boy.
Each of these tokens is a specific space. Sprocket, if you're going to step in, I'm going to take you to this map.
No, I
Oh,
am not stepping onto the death floor.
Sure.
Well, literally,
Well,
the first step
I
we have
see
to
there's
take is the
no
vulture.
skeleton in there, so yeah.
He's
I
stepping
will
on-
not take a step onto the death floor.
Go, Sprague, where's your
Just-
sense of adventure?
Just so you guys know, this is what you're currently seeing and where Sprocket is currently
Yeah.
standing. Representation.
Alright, I'm trying to decipher which symbol this dwarf stood on. It looks rather neat. I can't see anything else with ears on it.
Well, the vulture's the first step.
Well, I mean, literally, it's the first step we can take. There's no other step we can take except the vulture.
Mm.
And I literally can't. What else has the same symbol that those dwarfs stepped on? They all look. Oh, the foot. It's the foot. He stepped on the foot. Don't step on the foot.
How am I supposed to walk?
Got him.
You can step on your feet. Don't step on the foot.
Got him. Friggin' smart ass.
Hey, Starfallen, this one of your friends? I hold the lantern up to the dwarf.
Is this your man's?
I mean, Siles, you can't see from where you are.
Okay.
Alright, I guess you can. Oh,
I'm small.
That's
I like crowd
that's-
around it.
that's Bravus. He's a cleric of Moradin, or was.
Mm.
Jesus Christ.
I am sorry for your loss, but from your friend's journal, it doesn't seem like anyone really made it out of this dungeon.
No, doesn't. Not after this long.
Well, we can't save them, but I can at least assure you that we're going to do everything in our power to stick it to the bastard who did this to them. You have my word on that.
Reaching the foot. Oh.
Well, we know foot bad. Don't step on feet. No feet picks for us. Vulture's good.
Right, remember, we're on this floor simply to find the skeleton key. And
I
don't see a
understand.
skeleton in there. So
So you just want to ignore it?
yep. I'm also not interested in having a passenger in my brain for the from the sarcophagus.
Come on. Come on. It's not so bad.
I'll listen in this door. Do I hear anything?
Honestly, Mo has been.
Give me a perception. What did you say, Josh?
Honestly, Mo has been a lot of help.
Normal or disadvantage or?
Normal. You don't really hear anything.
Guess I'll slowly open it.
Okay. You open the doorway. Well, before we do this, let me just ask: is anyone else doing anything else with this room that you guys have opened?
Just kind of studying it while
The death room?
opening the doorway.
I don't know what to make of it. I mean, there's like symbols on the floor and shit.
Right. I mean,
have
we know
no-
the obvious ones of vulture
The
good,
vulture is
foot
the only thing
bad,
we know. Yeah.
and we know foot's bad.
I wonder if we could cheese it and just fly over the floor, but probably not.
That's what I
I
was honestly
mean,
thinking about doing.
we could try, see what happens.
Yeah, see if we die a horrible death for trying to cheese it.
Hey, I want the little wings. Totally your choice. I'm just saying it's an option.
Yeah, we're workshopping the decisions here. We're really thinking about it, you know.
Honestly, I'm very curious.
I mean, can I just like pick up a pebble and throw it on the snake and see what happens?
The snake?
On the snake. The snake is snake.
I'm not sure what snake.
No, right south of the dead dwarf. There's a snake.
Oh, the snake tile.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. You throw it, it just clatters into the room.
It might not
Uh,
react to. It might need pressure.
yeah. It's not weighted enough. I mean, what's something really heavy that we could throw on there? Wait,
Like a
where's Sprocket standing?
you gonna throw a sprocket?
No, I don't want to throw something in there.
Sprocket left.
The
He went to go
sprocket's
do.
left.
He went to go
He's
pick up a door.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, fine. I don't know what we can throw on there. I don't really have anything that's like weighted good enough for it.
Is there like a brick? That's bigger than a pebble. We could try to find a brick.
Yeah, let me just grab a brick that I've got.
Thank you.
I mean, look, we're surrounded by stone walls. Matt is not like in the best upkeep. Perhaps one of the walls.
It actually is very well kept up.
Okay, well, fine, Mr. Narrator. I guess it's perfect upkeep. Well, then they need to get in a special to clean this mold out because it's nasty.
Maybe they like the mold.
Well, that's their problem.
The mold blinks at you and looks. Maybe
I flip it
400
off.
eyes all at once.
Oh god.
Would anyone be upset if I tried flying to that?
Nope, I would not be upset.
It's your choice.
I'm gonna go take a look.
All right, you step of the night, wings spread out from your back.
Yep, and try to fly over to the boat.
All right, you fly over to the boat. Where do you go?
Try to land there safely on the upper pedestal.
Okay. You fly over and land on the dais away from any of the tiles.
And I assume this looks to be like the usual big, heavy stone lid.
Yeah.
I'll try to shift it just so I can get this open a little bit.
I will say, even on a natural 20, you are not able to open this.
Fair.
Oh.
Yep, I feel that is
Me?
partially an enchantment.
That's really on there, huh?
The implication you like have to play the puzzle to get the enchantment to break?
Yeah, probably.
Possibly.
What? That's lame.
That hoe's really on there, isn't it?
God.
I shot at him. Oh man. Okay.
Well,
Hmm.
Uh,
I look
yeah.
around. Is there anything else on the walls?
You see these giant sphinx statues, torches, some of the mold.
I feel like there's definitely more story elsewhere. I will fly back for now.
Okay.
I feel like we don't have the whole thing of what we need to solve that.
I bet it has something to do with this. And she points to the peephole, the magnifying glass.
Oh, I
Oh,
haven't
what?
looked through that. I'll
Well,
try.
it just right now as you look through it, it just looks into the room and it's not focused. But it was focused when the block was up. That was how you saw the vulture file.
Vandrel, could you close the door for a second?
Yep. I
I don't think we can.
don't.
How would you do that?
I don't think. we can.
Isn't what there wasn't a door that we can't close
The-
here?
That was the block of stone. The whole block of stone slid into the floor. So the button that you pressed was on it and
Yeah.
is now
So we
slid into
can't
the
close
floor.
it then?
No.
Not the
Can't
same
close
way that you opened it.
Anyway, there might be more in the other chamber. Sprocket, what have you found?
It's very quiet.
Yet.
He's poised to very stealthily open it.
Let's hit that door. What's up?
All right, you turn and slowly open the door. This chamber contains a stone font filled with a steaming green liquid. Beyond it, a shadowy figure stands at an open door on the far side of this room. Its figure's back is towards you. As you watch, the figure changes, warping, and becomes you, facing away from you.
Yeah.
Lake your shadow at the font.
I just closed the door.
Yeah, Sprocket does not want to play any games today.
You watch as you reach out and grab the door and close it. The other creature, still facing away, grabs the open door in front of it and closes it.
Yeah, there's some shadow thing in there. It became me. It can stay there.
You're just like, nah.
Hey, nah, bro, nah.
That is so. The fucking door just closed.
I'm starting to worry that we might need to crawl through those tunnels.
I feel
mean,
like that's the key. Any medium creature can walk through those tunnels.
Styles, you're up.
Any medium creature.
Style.
Well, let's explore all the non-squeezy pathways, and then we can do a squeezy one if we want to.
So,
That's my vote, anyway.
Squeeze deep. Anyway, psychic. I need to take psychic damage for that one. All right. Well.
And also, it is almost 11, so.
Oh, is it?
yeah,
Oh shit! Yeah, it is.
we've been at this for a while.
Yup. The many mysteries of the tunnel and tombs.
Dun dun dun. Mystery. So when are we sending Siles through the really tiny tunnels?
What? You go through the tiny tunnels I can fit a medium person.
Right, I can't squeeze
You
in
can
there.
go through. You're a beefy boy. You can do it.
I can't squeeze in there. I'm wearing armor.
Yes, you can. You're a medium creature.
I
I'm
think they're
wearing
just
armor. It
afraid.
makes it hard. You know, you can
I
easily...
don't. The rules don't give a fuck. A medium creature is a medium creature.
Hey, I believe in you. This is
I
something.
believe in you too. You are a demigod. You can do no wrong.
This is something that
And-
only you can do. I believe in you. You're the hero we need right now.
I find it hard to believe a demigod surely can do whatever it wants to do. Wearing plate armor. What are you afraid? You're in plate armor. What are you afraid of?
At a point.
I'm not afraid. I just want to see you get in the tunnel.
That's okay. Well,
Okay.
that seems like a bad reason for sending someone through a tunnel. You got plate armor. You go through the tunnel. Mesh up against this IS mold. Why does this mold have eyes? I hate that. That's a terrible detail.
That's nasty.
Have you call it your blasting one?
I mean, I don't tempt me. I will. All right, so there's this demon door, and then this hallway with dead people in it with bucket
Yeah.
heads.
You guys can see through the teeth of this thing, the room that you guys were just looking at, and in. It's another way to view the tomb.
Oh, the tomb we were just in.
Yes.
Oh, that might maybe well, maybe not.
Might be somebody needing to be...
Okay. If you come over and look at it, you can see the room as described before. However, you as you look through it for a few moments, you see a slab of wall on the east side open, and a dwarf wearing a turban and chainmail creep into the tomb. He brandishes a shield in front of him as he treads cautiously across the floor. You then hear a loud click as the dwarf steps on one of the floor tiles, the one resembling a foot. There's a deafening buzzing that rises as locusts pour from the mouths of the Sphinx statues, quickly engulfing him. He tries to fight them off to no avail. When the cloud of insects vanish, nothing of the dwarf remains except its bones and gear, and they lasted for a minute.
Holy shit.
Okay, well that didn't tell us what stones other. It just told us a horrible thing and we spread on the wrong one.
Avoid the foot one. Entirely.
We knew that already. Also, props to that dwarf, I guess, for just standing in the same square that whole time and not flailing around and moving on to other ones. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, he died instantly as thousands of locusts enveloped him.
They ate him. They ate him.
They ate his ass.
They ate his ass.
Eat his ass raw.
Do you
They
think
did literally
started-
eat his ass.
Do you think they started there, or did they start from the top?
Definitely the top.
And I wonder if the time is different if it's a normal sized human versus a dwarf. You know?
Well,
Like,
hold on now.
can we get a timer?
A lot more
on,
meat in the ass. I bet
Well,
that
yeah.
dwarf had a booty on it.
Oh
Can
my
we get a
fucking
timer
god.
on consumption with a dwarf versus a human, or like a Goliath or like an Aarakocra or something? You know, like. I'm not saying-
Start following earmuffs. You're gonna need. We're terrible people. Anyway.
I'm just a scientist.
Uh-huh.
Well,
That's the Vandal side of my brain. He wants to know.
I would assume the key might be behind the giant tomb assholes that are blocking the way.
Probably.
Or it's through that
Probably.
crawl space.
I'm betting giant tomb assholes. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, there
Right.
are two potential pathways down here before we go through
Well, this would be...
Shrinky Dinks.
Yeah, there's the crawling floor. If everyone feels comfortable squeezing, or we can
Silence.
bash these boys in.
Any medium creature, you fuck.
slowly start approaching with a dodge action.
Okay.
So there's a chain between these things?
Yes, at head height. It's coming from the iron collars on their neck. Spiked chain. There's like slack, so it like hangs down. Maybe it looks about like 15 feet long, maybe.
Mm.
Can we limbo underneath?
Could absolutely try.
I will try to limbo underneath.
Okay.
You want me to
What's
try?
what's the limboing
Feltec,
roll?
as you try and limbo, there is a grinding sound as both bucket heads flare with red fire and their heads orient on you. We'll roll initiative, and that's where we'll leave it for tonight.
I fucking hate
Shocking.
that. Oh no!
Why am I not surprised?
What a shocker! The limbo did not work. That is so crazy.
I think you should have played the Curb Your Enthusiasm final song.
I'm glad I was taking a dodge action when shuffling by these guys.
Now let's see if you remember you did that next game.
I'll leave the, let's see.
Thank you guys very much for coming to tonight's session. I have had a joy. I will say, wish you guys wanted more of the tomb goodies. Got so many good
really
things to offer
fucking
you,
do.
but I understand the desire to get out. I just wonder, do you think you can really survive the tomb without what benefits it does have?
I'm not sure. So far
Yes.
from what we found, the benefits, like there are benefits, but are they worth death by locust benefits or death by any other
mean,
myriad of means benefits?
Just figure it out, you know?
Yeah.
Simply
It's a
Simply
puzzle.
figure it
it's
out.
a puzzle right for him.
Hey, look, you know,
Brute
start
force
with the vulture. Figure out what happens. You got
We
two.
know what
You got
happened
two
to the vulture.
clerics.
The vulture is fine. He stepped on the vulture. Or no, that one guy stepped on the vulture. Nothing happened. The stuff is literally in the clue. The
Foot
vulture is
is
good.
fine.
Vulture's fine. So you know,
Yeah.
start with that. Move on.
But
There's
we
also
know
that
that's
whole.
perfect.
You guys
We
have that
know
whole
that
tomb
already.
upstairs to investigate, and a secret door up there. What was up with that weird green mount? There's so much, so many things to explore and do.
A staff to still find as well.
Mm.
All right.
No,
guys.
that dead dude also warned that the riddles do lead to our doom. So maybe the riddles aren't great.
Well, bye now.
Bye.
See ya.
Sal's gonna crawl through one of those holes. I swear to God.
Over your dead body.
It just might be. It just might be.
We'll see you in the next session. Have a good night.
Night.
Have a good one, everybody.
Yep.
Night all.
Night.
Good night. Hey. So yes, thank you very much for running.
Of
It's
course.
always fun. I was wondering if this was gonna be the session. Like, oh, are we gonna get to the guy this session? And then like, nope, more keys.
Gotta get them keys.
I thought there might. I was wondering where the keys were going to play a role because we got them and then never really used them. So I mean, I'm not surprised that it's a door that we have to get through requires them.
Yeah, I don't know. It had the very much like treasure goblin vibes. I thought maybe it was just like an extra bonus treasure room if we got all of them. But it's fine. We only need 2 more.
Just a 2 more.
We'll figure it out.
I'll have to try and figure out how to get Sprocket to pick up a passenger, as it were.
Good luck
Get
with
him
that.
interested. There wasn't a single trickster god that you'd be like, maybe that would be okay.
Sprocket has one mindset. That's to get keys.
I feel pretty good about Moa. Moa's been a fucking G.
Siles doesn't have one either. He didn't get a god.
Well, I mean, the other one that we did find, I don't blame anyone for not wanting, which was the crazed zombie bear.
Yeah, zombie bear kind of did not seem promising.
Zombie bear.
Was it a bear or a
Zorbo.
monkey? Oh, it was a
Mummified
No,
drop.
no,
Zorbo.
the Zorbo is the one that Vandrel has. What you guys didn't take was the Sioux monkey.
That's right. Mummified Sioux monkey.
Yeah, we'll see. If there's any... From what I've heard from Velvet and Vendor, like, yeah, there are benefits, but they're not, like, life, like, game-changing benefits from what I've seen.
Ability to go invisible at will.
Which is fucking
Pretty-
huge.
Pretty good.
I have the equivalent
Also-
of a legendary ring without having to have a legendary ring.
Did you put the staff in the bag, or did you take that, Velthek?
It's in
I
the
think we
bag.
put it in the bag. Yeah, we put it in the bag of holding.
I was gonna give it to you, be attuned by now.
Yeah, but then he'd be a goat.